Hey guys. Hey everyone. Good afternoon, my dearies. How are you guys doing this afternoon? How's everyone doing? How's the Dom, how's your day going?
It's good. I'm just getting up. Just got started. Got a
Wow.
long day, but how's your morning?
Good.
I like
Um
the new haircut. I didn't tell you yesterday, but I
you
like
like
it.
my part? You like my part?
Yeah, it looks smooth. Yeah,
Thank you.
it fits you.
I love short haircuts. I know I'm supposed to wear long hair, blah 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 blah. But
Nah,
I
I
like
think it looks good. I think it
I'm
looks good.
lazy. I'm lazy, okay? I'm
Right.
lazy.
It
I
suits
like
you
it.
better. I think it looks better than the long hair. Like when you had
Did
the
you see the
wig.
wig I had on the other day?
Yeah, I think it suits you.
Yeah, that's not me. Thank you, AD. The wig is not me. The hair stuff is not me. It's not me at all. But anyway, I came on to give an update on some things because remember I said I was going to give you guys update. First, thank you for everybody for being here. I have 65 people in the chat. Let's get the likes up. Because you know I'm going to have some dislikes, but let's get the likes up. Update. The petitions that we signed recently, I'm going to open that one back up. Since we had 1,000 signatures already on that one, those who have already signed it do not need to sign. But those who haven't signed that petition, I'm going to open it up for you guys to sign and have other people to sign it. If you could push it, that would be great. That would be awesome. So we wouldn't have to reinvent the wheel. The wheel has already been invented. We don't want to reinvent it. We just want to get it ready so we could send it out. So Curtis could help us to get it, send it out for on off to the president. Also, someone gave me they have direct access to President Trump. What is it? It's like an email, a private email that he answers, not private email, but email that he gets from people that are like on his what do you call it? I guess it's a group that has an email thing where he answers those email. So that person is sending me that so I can send it directly to him. So guys, what you want me to put in the letter, let me know so I can get that to him. Okay. That will, so I can get that along with the petition that we already have. I just need the ones that have the petition, who has not signed the petition, to sign it. My darling Randa is going to open that petition. Okay. Where's she at? Is she in here? I know she's in here. I know
I
she's
don't see
hiding.
her.
Aunt Randa, get out the bushes. I know you in here.
Come out the bushes.
Come on out, Randa. Come out, wherever you are. Hey, Nisimo. Nisi, thank you again for Curtis being on our line. There she is.
What up?
There she is. Rand, I need you, because I know we talked last night. I need you to reopen that petition. Please. Pretty please. Reopen it. And I know we're gonna have work to scrub some things out. We're gonna reopen it again. The petition
Appreciate you,
is
bro.
not for any financial. You do not have to donate. Thank you, Timothy. Way ahead of me. She knew what I was
Don't.
going to say.
Right.
Okay, Paul got it too. Paul got it in there. They know exactly what I was about to say. Y'all beat me to the punch. Thank you, guys. They know. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this up here. So Paul is putting it in.
that is
Look, I am going to keep it on the screen. You know why I'm going to keep it on the screen? Because so when they go back and they start making comments about it, it could be a reminder that
right.
this is legit, not legit, that I'm not asking for any money. So if anybody who did donate, you did not donate to Sylvia. Oh, hey, sweet and sassy. Oh, I was saying that I'm going to reopen that petition so those who did not sign it can sign it. And what we're going to do is forward it over to the president, okay? Along with a letter detailing what was going on with Robert as far as his constitutional right being violated. We're going to try to put everything that we could put in, not make the letter so big, but make the letter enough good content in it that he will, be moved to helping Robert. But we need the numbers. We need the numbers for us as the people, we the people, remember?
Right. That is random.
Okay, let me put her. Hold on. She's not a mod in this page. Hold on. Let's see. Mod. Hold on.
Yeah, she had to make 3 pages, y'all.
Hold on. I'm going in to make Miranda a mod.
They timed her out.
Oh, somebody timed you out, right? Yeah. Wait a minute.
Because they wasn't sure if that was her.
Oh, Lord, y'all. Don't do that to Randa. She gonna get y'all, whoever did it.
Hey, whoever timed her out, she about to throw some hands.
If it is you, come on in this page. Let's see if it's the real Randa.
Hey, it's been said she has a clone though, so that might be the clone. You know.
Hey, you got a wrench, Randa. Randa, you got a wrench. She got a wrench. She got a wrench.
You digging me, snitch? She said it was Champel who timed her out. Oh, funny.
Randa, you got a wrench. Oh, she got a wrench. Not a wrench, but a ranch. Here she come. Bruh,
that's my 3rd page. You digging me, block me.
Damn.
Where is that? You digging me?
Yo, she blocked me. I told her to unblock me. Yo, you digging me, block me, and Latoya timed me.
She timed both of you.
I had to come back in on my 2nd page because I was like, oh shit, I forgot I was on my 3rd page, and my 3rd page ain't got a fucking wrench.
You digging me is on it. She ain't playing.
Yo, you digging me was like, you're not in blue. That's not you, Randa. That's not you.
You logged
Miss
in.
Stop snitching.
So you logged into the other one and you can see that.
Well, I was already logged in from last night. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even realize until I started commenting in the chat, and I realized I wasn't in blue. I said, oh shit, I'm on my 3rd page.
Right. So you had to switch it.
Hey, Roland.
I'm about to do like Debo, y'all. I'm about to put a 1, 2, and 3 on it.
Right. You got to. So people
know. I keep getting shot down on all my channels. Uncle Ruggers don't want me on the internet.
Yeah, you be
at
sniping.
This point, he wants you to be Mrs. Auntie Ruckus.
Yo, that's for real. Like, dude really don't want me on the internet, y'all. Look, I've been quiet for like a week and a half. I've been chilling for a whole damn week and a half, enjoying my life, and this nigga don't want me on the internet, y'all.
What time did you go to sleep? I fell asleep.
I have not been asleep. I've not been asleep yet. I had to go to work. I ain't been asleep yet, y'all. I'm so tired.
Brenda, they want the backup to your channel.
Hold on, y'all.
The link to your backup channel.
You gotta keep making new ones.
I do. Every time I turn around, I gotta make a whole nother damn page.
That's ridiculous. Okay. Ren,
it's really ridiculous.
I need you to unlock that petition because I'm gonna have them to redo that one.
Okay. I gotta see how I gotta unlock it.
Oh, I may have to. Oh man, I hope I don't have to do a whole new one.
You should be able to reactivate it or like reinstate it type of thing. You should be able to.
You should be able, as long as you got the username and password. I think you just log in.
Right.
And reopen it. You gotta go in your settings or something.
Remember, I didn't work it. You did. You and the other person worked it.
Hold on,
Yeah,
let me see.
trust nobody. Where is trust no one? Where's trust no one at?
Let me
I
see.
haven't seen her.
What was the site called? Petitions?
I petition.
I petition. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna look it up. You should be able to.
Hey, Vanessa. I got a lot of response from people yesterday in regards to that. It overflowed my email box. I was like, and those who I did not respond to, I'm sorry. I just had a whole bunch of people to respond to. I apologize. So I didn't.
Was you talking about a motion that came out or something? I missed it because I didn't get the notification.
I didn't start yet. I just.
Oh.
I was about.
Did you email it to me?
I'm about to do it right now.
Oh, okay.
So I just I'm not sure if you can't. It doesn't say anything, but you can contact them and type in. It has like a little contact us. Type your name, email, and petition link, subject, and then you just put that you would like to reinstate it. If you're not able to do that, you should be able to just log in, Randa, and reinstate it.
Yeah, I should be able to. I got to find out what her username and password is. I put it somewhere. I can't remember.
Oh Lord.
Okay, cool. And then once we get that,
did you text it to me?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I gotta go back to our text messages.
Yeah.
Once you got it, and then that's when we could when you could post the link or whatever, and then we could start having people sign.
When you trying to do that, right today?
Yeah.
Oh man.
You got a lot to do, Randa.
Man, I'm so sleepy. I got a lot to do. I'm so sleepy.
I thought you was gonna.
I just got out of a meeting. I just got out of one meeting. I'm about to go back in another phone. I gotta find a password.
Those wonderful people who oh, okay, Elizabeth, I got your email, Liz. Okay.
Hey, Red Bunny. Yeah, she gonna read the new motion. Where Nakia at? I need Nakia to come up here and read it.
It's real short. Dom.
Dom gonna read it. Oh, okay. Okay, Dom. Wait, Dom, is you driving or are you sitting down in a spot?
I'm posted. I'm in a good area.
This nigga posted.
And I'm about to get Wi-Fi though. I'm about to get Wi-Fi at the crib.
About damn time. You need to get some damn Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but this is my thing though. When I'm at school, I don't like to be at my house. If I'm at house doing schoolwork, I'm gonna be lazy. That's why
just be lazy like everybody else.
Nah, I'm not gonna get my work done. I gotta get my school done. So
that means you're not disciplined enough.
I guess.
Yeah. If you're gonna be lazy, that means you're not self-disciplined to do this.
Right. That's true. I'd rather be at the library. Some people can do it,
some people can't.
Right. You gotta just have that mindset. I don't have that mindset. When I'm at the house, I want to just lay down, chill, relax.
Yep. Hey, Shasha. Y'all, so what is this? I see that Steve said, what was that tweet that he tweeted? What was it? Did you see the tweet that Steve tweeted?
Yeah.
I don't, but look, it
say terminated. That's what it say. It say terminated. The dude was terminated.
And this is my opinion on that, okay? You have to really read it and understand it, okay? Just because he didn't say he's fired, that doesn't mean that he's not fired. He said, if you really read it 3, 4, 5 times, he says that they're rearranging. His exact comment was, no one was fired. We're just reconfiguring the legal team and bringing in some new lawyers that we think can be helpful.
Right.
That's pretty much saying a nice way of saying.
Yo, Red Bunny said the same thing. You said, look what Red Bunny said. Red Bunny literally said what you're saying. That was Greenberg's professional way of saying he's fired.
Exactly. That's what he's saying.
Even an organization, like an organization, when they do a buyout, they always say that there's a reorganization going on.
Y'all notice Uncle Ruckus got rid of that video from last night, right? The one where he took pictures of me. He was stalking me. Boy, I hope somebody, hey, if you screen recorded that shit last night, break that shit up into increments and email that shit to me.
Look, Randall, when you get fired, like if a job is gonna fire you at a job, right? Because I've been fired at a little retail place before. They give you the option. They give you the option because I was late hella times, but they give you the option. They usually say, "Do you want to be fired or do you want to just voluntarily say I quit?" And
no, you want to be fired so you can get unemployment.
Right. Well, yeah, or you can do that too. Yeah, but I'm telling you, if it says in the paperwork that he's been terminated, that man's fired. Greenberg just doesn't want to say
He
that.
fired, straight up fired.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, we got to
Yeah,
just
he
wait
did
and
the
see.
same thing with Daryl Johnson. You right, Latoya. He did the same thing with Daryl Johnson. He said the same thing with Daryl Johnson. And what happened with Daryl Johnson? Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Gone to the
I
air.
think that was just
You
a
no
nice,
longer.
professional way of saying that.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
So I guess we gotta just wait and see. But
he's scared. He's not going to
He's
say.
scared now. He said he's not going to say nothing to you no more. Yeah, right, Coco. Watch him come back on live today and start talking about me again today. Look, that dude is mad because I played that recording. He ain't think I was gonna play that recording.
Right.
Y'all heard that recording last night. I played it three or four times last night.
Right. Yeah, man. I honestly think that's my personal opinion because he said no one was fired. We're just reconfiguring the legal team and bringing in some new lawyers that we think can be helpful, which means that's a nice way of saying.
Well, did you see what Dr. Rice said after that?
I didn't see. What did he say? Oh, it's sweet.
Wait,
yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
Yo, you ain't see that, Sylvia, what Dr. Rice said after?
No, what he said?
He tweeted.
Hold on, let me go pull it up.
He said, I got it right here. Hold on. He said, there are things to be desired.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
He said, there are things to be desired of the defense. It's one thing to be overwhelmed, but it's another thing to give voice to the insignificant. And for what reason would a professional give validity to the insignificant? It's character and role playing.
Ooh! So who are you talking about? Uncle Ruckus?
I mean, he could be. He could be.
You know? Listen, read it again.
Yo.
Read it again.
Y'all should be paying attention, very close attention to Dr. Rice from this point forward.
Look, read it to the slow ones in the back of the bus.
2 hours ago, this man.
You right, Regina. He reported Doug, not me.
Right. And keep in mind, I mean, Rice isn't an attorney, but he knows.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Miss K said, Uncle Ruckus said he already talking about you and Sylvia. Said he has more messages to show, especially on Sylvia. Y'all know what I say about that? I don't give a fuck what he show about me. I don't care. I did it. Whatever he got to show, I did it. So at the end of the day, I did it. So if I text you something and you text me something back, nigga, we did it. That's just what it is. That's what I was trying to prove last night. If we text each other, that's what it is. So at the end of the day, show what the fuck you want to show. It's over and done with. It's gone bye-bye. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bum. Same thing with Sylvia. It's over and done with.
Right.
Sorry, Sylvia. I know I'm cussing on your channel because she walked away.
Yeah.
Look, I just had to say that because at the end of the day, the nigga is going, this is what this dumbass do. He literally comes back and says, let me make a narrative out of this. What he not going to do is send me to jail. He going to send his own damn self to jail because all he do is put his foot in his own mouth. And I know he don't want me to play that recording on Sylvia's channel because she got way more followers than me. And I know you don't want me playing that shit on your channel. So don't, hey, so Uncle Ruckus, you don't want that. She got almost 7,000 people that come over here. So you don't want that, Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah.
Some people probably didn't even hear that recording, and I will be happy to play it. I'm sorry, go ahead. What you was gonna say? Oh damn, he done got out. Y'all, it's just me. You know what? I'm about to take over this live, y'all. Taking over for the 99, y'all. Girl, you working real bad, yeah. You get, yeah. Make that bit of cash, yeah. It's last year. Yo, it's just me up here. Yo, it's me. Hey, Derek. I am on the church channel. That's why I'm trying to be good, Regina. Randy, you on the church channel, not the church channel. Yo, I give the dirt and she give the church. Yo, that's so catchy. Yo, where's she at? Yo, like, why they leave me up here though? See, Regina? Where Shasha? Shasha, you see this, Shasha? You see what I'm talking about? They done left me up here by myself on the church channel. I can't be doing all this cursing. Shasha is over there in the woodline, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they don't want to. Why they want to leave me up here on the screen by myself though? And then she just put the StreamYard link in there. Why she put the StreamYard link in there, y'all? You know what? I think she left because she want me to give y'all the dirt. No, I'm just playing.
I'm right here. Hold on.
Hey,
No
Sylvia,
dirt.
you give the church, I give the dirt. So let me stop cursing on your channel. I don't need Ronald to come around the corner and be like, Randa?
Ronald, he hears you. He's right here.
Hi, Ronald.
What up? What up? How's it
I'm
going,
just,
sir?
I'm gonna be quiet, Ronald.
How's it going, sir?
Ronald. Miranda says she'll be quiet.
I'll be quiet, Ronald. This the church channel. Hallelujah.
Hey, so look. So I'm gonna read it again. My fault. My phone died. So it says, he says, there are things to be desired of the defense. It's one thing to be overwhelmed, but it's another thing to give voice to the insignificant. And for what reason would a professional give validity to the insignificant? It's character and role playing.
You know who's the insignificant, y'all.
Hey, come over there. Hey, Derek, come to my channel. I'm gonna put the link back in the chat. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And I've said it all along, like I think an attorney should never be that close to someone like that. You know what I mean? It should be always professional, and that's what it is. I think he got too close to certain people. I'm not gonna say names and nothing like that, but I think people got too close to people.
Uncle Ruckus, I'm gonna say the goddamn name. I mean, I'm going to say the name. It's Uncle Ruckus. No curse words.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna just hold my my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
What up, chat? What up, Derek? But yeah, that's crazy. So what did you send the motion, Sylvia? You sent the motion?
I send it. Look at your email.
Yeah, I got it.
Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, digging me to listen to our recordings. Please follow my third backup page. I'm going to go back and rename them 1, 2, and 3. 1 is my main page, 2 is the second one, and 3 is the backup to the backup. Because I play checkers, not chess. Okay, I just play. Oh God, I gotta go, y'all, because he live and I want to go live because that idiot live. I'm gonna go live after Sylvia read the motion though, y'all.
Yeah, he's probably trying to read it too because he heard that we're gonna.
Yeah, he's talking about us too.
Go ahead, Brenda. I mean, Dom. Go ahead.
Hold up. Yeah, you got to read it, Randa. I can't get my
You just try to set me up. Set me up.
You got to read it, Randa. You got to read it.
Set me up. Dang, Dom.
Because
Dom,
hold on.
All right, y'all. I done lost my voice from last night. See, every time I come on here, I lose my voice. All right, here we go, y'all. I'm opening it up because Dom got AT&T, y'all.
No, I have it. I don't have my log. I didn't log into my email, so that's why I don't. All
right, y'all. It's just one page anyway. This is to Ann Donnelly, right? It's United States versus Robert Kelly, and they got the docket number. Dear Judge Donnelly, the government respectfully submits this letter in response to the court's order dated October 22nd, 2020, directing the government to respond to the defendant's motion to unseal the court's order entered on October 8, 2020, granting the government's motion in limine. What is that? What it is? To impanel. I don't know what the fuck. An anonymous and partially segregated sequestered jury. The government does not oppose the defendant's motion to unseal. Oh, they don't oppose it. And that's it, y'all. That's all
okay, I just got it. That's crazy.
Wow. You literally just got it after I got through reading it. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny?
So basically, they are not going to. They're going to unseal the proceedings because they had sealed it where you couldn't look at it, which is not a big deal.
I got a headache.
That's because you're tired.
I'm tired and I was drinking and last night and yeah.
You
My
still
head
got that
hurt.
in your system. That's why.
I know. I need to sleep it off.
Yeah, I thought you for sure was
Hey,
gonna be
Sandra.
asleep.
Hey, Precious, how you doing?
I'm
How's it going,
good.
Miss
I'm
Sandra?
good.
That's good. Good.
I'm
Hey,
running off of no
Dom.
sleep over here. That's all.
Hey, girl, you better get you some sleep.
Right.
Hey, Sylvie, baby.
What
You
up,
know,
Shut up,
I
Ashley?
was
Mr.
What's up?
313.
Randa, in response to what you stated regarding, that I personally, and that's just my personal opinion. I think that that the attorney was really thought that they could help Uncle Ruckus, but didn't realize that that person is too far gone, that they're beyond help. And I think that was the same thing that happened with, other people that was, trying to look past that person's faults. But some things are not, they're beyond repair.
I agree. Definitely agree
And
with you.
and I personally don't think that he was trying to do anything but Uncle Ruckus was he knew he had a hidden
He knew what he
agenda.
was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
And I really was trying because I feel like Doug is a good lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
at the
yes.
end of the day, I was trying to warn him to stay away from him. Like walk away. Like the dude is a manipulator. All he
Well,
does
see,
is try
the
to
same
manipulate
thing
people.
people were saying to Spit and Fire, and but it was like, you were still trying to see the good in people, but some people just, it's just beyond repair.
Right. I agree. I agree. And with that, I just felt like I exhausted at every angle. I did what I did. I told him. I had people, hit him up and tell him himself that he was on recording and that like a person would know what they said to somebody on the phone, right? So I even had people hit him up and tell him exactly what was said in the conversation so he would know he was being recorded. And then if you listen to the recording that was played last night, he knew he was being recorded. He had a feeling he was being recorded, and Uncle Ruckus lied and said he wasn't when he was
Uh-huh.
recording him.
But see, you got to, Doug is not a stupid attorney either. And
No, he's
Doug
not.
may have requested for this to happen. That's if he's really gone. And if that's the case, he might want to be careful because there may be some situations coming down his path that he's not ready for.
Right. You're right, Gospel.
So
Nobody's
I just
beyond
looked
not
up.
fixing.
So
What
I
you say,
just
Regina, I
looked
son?
up.
think that I think Uncle Ruckus was paid to infiltrate him to get him
Yes,
off of the team. I think he was paid
yes.
to get him off the team, and that Uncle Ruckus probably was paid to infiltrate the whole freaking squad
But
of
do you
lawyers
remember
around.
remember when he came on somebody else's channel and he was just coming in listening because he liked the channel. All of a sudden, this dude come in and just like did an overtake on this man's channel because he was on there. And then the other wannabe cousin came in and he made the statement that I'm calling the board.
Yep.
So how you calling the board on
Right.
your cousin's attorneys?
Yep.
All because of hate.
Right.
That's just hate.
I still don't understand the dislike between him and Don. I still don't understand that. When he said his phone conversation is in Don's indictment.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I got the recording of it. Him saying that his phone, and he was telling me where to look for that, and he was telling me to read it. And I read it in the record, like you hear me reading it in the recording, because I didn't know that his phone conversation was in Don Russell's indictment.
Everything that he was saying regarding the subliminals that he's been putting out regarding Don Russell, which is why Don Russell is even in an indictment, is because he has come in to do what he's doing. And he used each and every one of us to get it done.
Yep. You know what? Look at what Due Process said for R. Kelly. She said, I think they put YouTube bloggers in that still motion. I honestly, you're probably right.
I do too.
I think, and I'm gonna tell you how I know, because Uncle Ruckus called me one day, and this is when I wasn't recording. I wish to God I was recording this day. He called me and said that Doug sent him a 9-page document with a whole bunch of bloggers' names in it. He was reading it to me. I know every blogger name he read off on it, and I wanted him to email it to me so I would have that as proof, but he wouldn't send it to me. He wouldn't send it to me on email because he had to hurry up and get it back to Doug in time for him to do something with the document.
So do you really think it was Doug? I don't think it was Doug.
I don't think it was Doug. I think it was somebody else sending it to him because he's never read anything like that before. So when he asked me to help him with it and to like proofread it and help him proofread it and correct any errors or whatever, it's like he was trying to act like he was a paralegal and he's not even a paralegal.
Exactly.
Like, how you acting like a paralegal and you don't even have the credentials to be a paralegal? But he read me bloggers' names on it, and I was just like shocked. It was like 9 people's names in it. 9 people's names. All the people that he disliked. If you a blogger that he disliked, your name was in that shit.
Your name is in that.
Yep. Now I'm even convinced now that Sylvia, he don't like her. Now Sylvia name in it. My name probably in it now.
So in a few days, I guess by tomorrow, we should be able to see that document. I'll be looking for it.
To find out what made them choose to want this jury like that.
Exactly.
So
Was it all the proof we need?
When we were never the ones that was actually doing the exposing and pulling up and all of this craziness. That was actually, there is a, if you go back to, what's her name? Oh gosh, I can't forget this girl name, but she got it all the way back from last year when that other dude over there was telling us what he was going to do. He told us every plan that he was going to make in regards to this case. She got it recorded.
So they want to unseal the motion also for the decision for the anonymous jury.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna read, Sylvia. So it says the motion. Yeah, it says motion in limine, and I didn't know what that was. So I looked it up. I defined it because I want to know what that means. And it says in U.S. law, a motion in limine is a motion discussed outside the presence of the jury to request that certain testimony be excluded, so not included. A motion in limine can also be used to get a ruling to allow for the inclusion of evidence. The motion is decided by a judge in both civil and criminal proceedings. So I guess they're trying to either include or exclude certain testimony or evidence.
You know what they need? They need a lock Uncle Ruckus ass up. That's what they need to do.
Well, I think what we need to do is we need to expedite this stuff that we need to get done fast, because if y'all remember on 60 Minutes the other night when the president got up and walked away, he said that the whole all these attorneys and they all are, he said it's been corrupt. It's corrupt. And he said it is time for change. which is the reason why he was rushing to get this new judge in.
I agree.
So we need to get this stuff done as soon as possible so we can go ahead on and because there's some things that I've been seeing. I won't state it, but it's some things that I've been seeing that I feel like that it's not in Rob's best interest. So I think that we need to get moving.
The other thing too, I want to bring to you guys' attention
Okay.
that guy Farmer, he has been given life. The one Jeremiah Farmer.
Good.
Oh, he was sentenced?
Yeah, he was sentenced to life.
But
Good.
I don't think that's good, Dom. I really don't think that's good because
I think
why is that man given life for something that the government enforced him to do?
No. This is his own sentence.
No. It's for his prior.
For the 2 killings that he did.
Okay,
Yeah.
but that's
He killed
what I'm
2 people
saying.
in 1999.
He was trying to bring attention, remember, to his own situation because he said, I did not do it.
Right.
And I guarantee you,
honestly,
if we looked hard enough, just like we're doing with Rob's case, if we looked hard enough, we'll probably find the evidence that this man did not do what they're accusing him of. But once you have been accused of one thing one time, they're going to keep that status on you throughout the rest of your life.
I don't know. I don't know enough about his situation. You know what I mean? But I do think, I don't know what happened with the whole using him as like the attorneys wanted to basically question him and whatnot, put him on the stand. I wonder what happened to that. I still think that should still be applicable to R. Kelly's case.
But
Because
when I was reading his case,
happened.
he said he killed 2 people with a hammer. He smashed, and then he admitted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did this stuff way prior. That's why he was in jail.
Yeah.
But what was it that he was saying he was trying to bring awareness to his case?
He said that they wouldn't let him get no motions in. He said that he couldn't have the time. He didn't have the time to get the right lawyer. Every attorney that he got basically didn't want his case, so they walked away. Then he couldn't get the right person to stay on. It was just BS with his case. He really just was worried about himself because he didn't want to get life, knowing he was going to get life for killing people prior.
But he said he wanted a death penalty. He didn't want just life.
Yeah, he didn't want to do life. He wanted to just die.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, he wanted the death penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Sandra,
well, you know what?
Think,
even let me say this. Even when go ahead on, Dom.
Oh no, I was just saying when he said that he wanted justice to his case and attention to his case, he means he wants an attorney to review his paperwork filed. He said that he wasn't getting paperwork filed on time. They wouldn't allow him to get paperwork filed in a timely manner. Things like that. You know, obviously they can't just let him go because he killed 2 people. But what he means by that is just an attorney, to review his case, go over everything, all the details and whatnot, things like that. You know what I mean? All the legal aspects of it. That's what I think he meant.
Okay. I just still think it's more going on with this man than what, but for the government to even use him to do what they did, you got to think that, and then now they're trying to say Rob told him to do this. How you going to say Rob told this man to do this? You messing with this man's life. That man, that's just, it's something else, something more.
Right. And Regina, they didn't hurry up and sentence him. He had been waiting in jail for a couple years to get sentenced.
So it had to do.
Right.
So they told him you go do this, and you can get what you want.
No,
I don't know. That he didn't say all that. I don't know if I don't know if that happened.
Yeah, I don't think that happened. But I still think that they could still use him as for the evidentiary hearing. I still believe they could still use him. Just because he's sentenced doesn't
But
mean
didn't they
he's
like
not.
just throw that
You know what I
case?
mean?
Didn't they throw that out? Be like, whatever.
No, they didn't throw out. They said that he can go for in a civil case as far as him being let out. Because of that, they're not going to address that.
Right, they're not going to address it. That's what it is. They're not going to address it no more.
Yeah, they're just
Okay.
gonna. They told him.
Now, if he want to take it on a civil matter, he can take it on a civil matter. But other than that, they're not going to address it no more.
So what are you going to address when it comes to Robin? Because
that's what I don't understand.
You're not addressing anything.
Because they think that they got rid of the problem by getting rid of him and sending him to another facility.
No. You have messed this man's ribs up.
Crazy,
you messed his face up. That's no. No.
And if the government had him do that, that's crazy to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. If the government had him do it, it's way deeper than what it is.
Yes.
Hello,
what up,
Kevin.
Tyson? What's poppin', bro?
Hey, Sylvia.
Hey, DJ.
What up, bro?
What's up? I won my strike. I got my channel back.
There you go. There you go. I hope I win my strike too, because
So what happened today? Thank you. So what's with the motion? What happened?
The government is also. They said that they're not opposing to the defense having the file on the motion unsealed.
So we can see the reason that the judge made the decision to seal the jury, to like hide the jury.
Right. So now it's going to show us exactly why they chose to do that.
Mm-hmm.
In other words.
And everybody's thinking that it's going to be because they got bloggers' names in it.
No, I think the reason why I think why they're going to do that, what they're going to say from his 2008 case, the witness intimidation and the payoffs, that's what I think they're going to use. And then they might use a little bit of that and say, hey, and then on top of that, you have, these people, his fans on YouTube and whatever. But I don't think that's just going to be a small, portion. I think the main thing they're going to say is from the 2008 witness intimidation. That's what I think.
I disagree with that because there was something brought up that they said the reason why in one of the motions, I could have sworn they said something similar to about people looking up people's information. Which
yes,
means
I heard
they were
that
talking
too.
about people on YouTube. And that's the one reason why the jury, that they didn't want the jury to be shown, because people were looking up people's information on YouTube.
Yes, that's what I think.
They didn't want the jury, whoever was going to be part of the jury, did not want their information put out there because they don't want people to know who they are, where they work, where they live, and all this other stuff.
Whoever is Aggie Kelly, you're not coming in because I don't know who you are and you're looking crazy. There's somebody trying to come in and call Aggie Kelly.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's a fake profile.
Randa, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy, Randa. Man.
But I think it's
I'm dead serious. I could have sworn. I'm dead serious. I really could have sworn that was one of the government things, was because people are looking up people's information. Uncle Ruckus is the one putting the shit out here on the internet.
Exactly.
Just because people look it up don't mean that you got to put it out, but you put it out for malicious reasons.
Exactly.
It all started with Larry McGee subpoena his ass.
Brenda.
Exactly.
Brenda.
Yeah. I don't see that. What? But yeah, I agree with that. I agree with you, DJ. It really has to do with
Knight, Brenda. That's who it have it. Nika Knight.
I was just going to say, Nika Knight was the one that it started off with.
Yes. But and she got the recording when he said, when he started doing all of this, and that was before a lot of the bloggers even was doing anything. He did, this dude was doing this long before now.
Masked Man Larry.
Yep.
That's how he come in as the masked man.
And now they want to try to put it on the R. Kelly supporters like it's us when it's really them.
Yeah. And on top of it, we only react to what you do to us. Like, it's a reaction. You gonna get the reaction that you want. I hate when people say, just don't go back and forth. No. How long can you stop? How long can you let a person keep doing what they doing until you react to what they doing?
And for every action, there is a reaction.
Yes, it is. And I'm gonna give the reaction.
Oh, I say don't come for me unless I send for you.
But I think this, well, and we can even take it even further, DJ. When I told you when they pulled your car up when you was at the movies, and I told you to call, and that's when Angelo called trying to beg you to not call Harris County, because I know for a fact Harris County would have went that night to go pick his ass up.
Yep. Because
that's
you know what? It's hard. Let me tell you. As soon as I mentioned that he was a sovereign citizen, they already had told me what steps to take, because it's hard on a local level.
And if you want to be technical, about it, Larry looked up my son information. To be honest with you, Larry knew my son. He knew my son lived in Vegas, and him and Levi, they conspired against my son, luring him over his house. So they want to talk about information. Larry should be the first one that should be subpoenaed for anything.
Wow, I did not know they looked up his information like that.
Yeah, they know where they at. I mean, come on, man. Larry did all that shit, man. And then all Bozo did was carried on Larry.
Carried on. That's
all he did.
Because they thought they had my house, but they had the wrong house. They had somebody else's house.
They go lying. But I don't see how they go put all that in the motion files, no jury. Ain't nobody thinking about no jurors.
But they not. But you know what? We not thinking about no jurors. But guess who would do some shit like Uncle Ruckus?
Exactly. Well,
he done looked up everybody and they family members.
Well, let me tell you. Okay, do y'all remember when they was doing the Black Lives Matter march? I paid close attention in Chicago and Houston. First of all, we're so gullible. We just want everybody. We want to be accepted. That's just the black in us. Okay, behind the march, you got these cops going out, breaking these windows, and these other people that's with them, that they thinking that they're marching with them, breaking these people windows and looting and all of this stuff, but they're blaming us for it. The same thing here. You're blaming us for something that you're doing. The other people are doing. They're doing this.
They started this.
Yeah.
We could care less. First of all, none of us on this side is looking, because we see the legal problems that Rob is going through. We're not going to do that to ourselves.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't down. I don't want to go to jail for nobody. And I ain't going to jail for nobody.
So my thing is, these dudes, so my question is, why would you get up there and if you say it's a lie, why would you lie and say one of those babies is yours? If you changing your story, y'all, them people full of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are trying to connect Sylvia with a lot of shit. That's what they trying to do.
That's what they trying to do, but that ain't gonna happen.
Let me tell you how bad it is, y'all. They trying to connect Sylvia because she had conversations with people like Dr. Rice. She had an interview with two interviews with Dr. Rice. They trying to tie her in some conspiracy crap because they want her off YouTube street. So then what they do, they try to tie me in with that conspiracy crap. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing?
And Sylvia, why was it that you're not talking to Dr. Rice? Because of who? big.
Phoenix
No,
Rising, I
beforehand.
agree.
I'm saying
Lavelle,
beforehand.
no way.
You wasn't. A lot of people wasn't talking to people because of this dude.
Yep. And that's what it was when it came down to it. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna make this very clear. I heard him say we said something about we got Stockholm syndrome or whatever that shit is. We was brainwashed. Let me tell you something. I was not brainwashed. Nobody controlled me to do nothing. I never ever said this Uncle Ruckus dude controlled me to do anything. At the end of the day, I did what I did because I thought he was for the person that I was supporting. That at the end of the day, that's what it boiled down to. I thought he was sitting there doing the right thing in the name of RSK. When you start to do stuff, you do it for that reason. You're like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, I got you. Let's find out if this person is a spy. Let's find out if this person a mole. This, that, and the other. Then when you start listening to the lies build up, and then you hear it more and more, that's when you start questioning stuff. And he don't like when you question it. Because then he come up with a different narrative and he come up with a different story. And when he comes up with a different narrative and a different story, that's when you back away and you start saying, no, I ain't doing that stuff no more. And I did. He used to ask me for stuff. I was like, I ain't doing that. I remember he called me one time and said, hey, I need you to look this person up. You got your government computer? I'm like, I don't do that stuff on my government computer. I don't use my government computer for that. I remember he tried to get me in a situation where he wanted me to use my gun. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, dang. He's like, oh, well, I'm gonna call Sylvia to see. I was like, she don't use her government computer. What are you talking about? Why would we use our government computer for anything, look anything up?
Nobody's
know it.
Kel's here.
She's saying that y'all going to
Kel's
jail
here.
for looking at people and y'all information hand.
Who?
But the main people that look up people's shit, is writing their chats and rocking with
Let me
them
tell you
and
something.
mods and their best
Nobody,
fucking friends. What the
and
fuck
not
is
even
you
that,
talking
not
about,
even
bro?
that, not even that,
Y'all
dog.
fucking
Nobody
stupid.
can go to jail for looking up someone's
Stupid,
information.
bro.
Nobody can go to
Every
jail for
shit.
looking at someone's information. Now they can go to jail for using it for malicious reasons. Did we use it for malicious reasons? Hey, Kel Tears, go suck a donkey's dick like Gucci say. How about that? That's the same person that had Kel's head cut off with blood coming out, and she changed her profile picture. That's the same chick that Uncle Ruckus said was Rob's kids. Same chick. Am I lying, Dom? Am I lying, Dom?
Hold up.
Okay.
Let me
What's wrong
show
with these
you.
people? Their English is terrible. Look at this one.
Hey, hold on.
Ero's talking about them. He's talking about them. Ero's talking about them.
Who's that?
I
Y'all
need you to
Yo,
go
he
to
good.
school
Ero
first.
good. He's talking about the dummies over there.
Okay. I didn't understand it.
But go ahead. Ain't that the same one, Dom? Ain't that the same Kel's Tears that Uncle Ruckus? You got the screenshot, the text message of Uncle Ruckus telling you that's R. Kelly kids.
And if the truth be told, Randa, if I know he listening, Sid, when we told Dumbo to go and call Doug to get those computers and stuff taken, what did he do? He hung up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
He hung up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And act like he had another call, but then he went live.
But let me tell you, that's just like Barnacle Boy. Barnacle Boy. We're gonna call him Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. They Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. They literally, Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man, including, and this is what we were told by Barnacle Boy. It was Barnacle Boy, Mermaid Man, Larry, and Levi. They all set it up to play like the feds came and picked up Uncle Ruckus. Dude, they said, this is what, I'm gonna go say their name. This is what Sid said. Sid said Larry was in on it, Levi was in on it, and Uncle Ruckus was in on it. They all played everybody to make it look like he got picked up by the feds and had Sylvia sitting right in front of his apartment complex waiting on him for over an hour because she was worried about him, thinking that something really bad happened. And the whole time he was sitting in his apartment, watching her sit outside of his apartment for over an hour. Am I right or wrong, Sylvia?
You're right. And then because when he finally answered the phone, he was like he was.
That was when you pulled off. He only answered the phone when you pulled off.
Yeah, he answered when I pulled off. And then
and Sylvian DJ, he stated on one of his lives that somebody has got a hold to Rob's driver's license, passport.
He had all that.
I know he had it. I know he had it.
He had, Dana had all
of it.
And the mailing shit, his ID. Dana was showing all that shit on the internet.
Sure was.
He had it all in his possession.
So people were sitting up there saying Dana the one that was sending this out, that the other, and the other, and the other. Yeah,
and the people he thought he thought he could confine in, that when he realized that they wasn't there to play them kind of games, then he got mad at him, and that happened at court.
Yep,
for sure.
Yep. I even got the text messages of Sid saying ask him for the Fed's card, because usually when a Fed come to your house they give you a card. He was like, Sid kept telling me ask him for a card. I got text messages where he was like asking for the card. That nigga full of it. That's what he would say to me. He full of shit. He lying.
That's what Sid told me and Sylvia.
I'm telling you. Y'all, this is why we try to tell people. Sid do not trust him. But he over there. He over there playing his role like he's supposed to play his role. Because Sid can't go nowhere else. Nobody else wants him around. Because he's a fucking flip-flopper. At the end of the day,
that's what Sid told me and Sylvia.
Hey, look. Hold on. Look, y'all. Look. This man, one time, he even said, look, thank you again. This is the type of shit people do for this man. He texted me and said, thank you again for sticking up for me when this whole thing is about trying to get rid of me and Kevin Terrell and Dubowski. This is the type of shit this man talking about. So I used to stick up for this man. And look, hold on, I'm going to show y'all what the man said. About you, Kel's Tears. You came in the chat.
Go ahead. Yeah, I knew you were going to pull that up. I knew you were going to pull it up.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Hold on, let me show you what this man said. Stupid asses, excuse me, but that's crazy. This man, y'all sticking up for a man that just lies. Like, why? How you gonna let this man say you're R. Kelly's kids? You sound stupid.
Look, Lady Mel gonna say y'all look nervous, and you should be, honey. We not nervous over here because we ain't going to jail. Let me tell you. Let me say this real quick. Sylvia, DJ, Don, Sandra, Dubowski, me, Nate. We not going to jail, honey. The one that going to jail is the one you sitting over there listening to.
Exactly.
That's who you need to be saying looking nervous, because he unraveling right in front of y'all eyes.
And while he over there telling y'all, oh, and Sandra is Don Russell's sister. He
said you was Don Russell's sister. Ain't that some crazy?
And I really believed that at first because I didn't know you. I said, really? That's crazy. Didn't even think twice. I said, that's crazy.
That's just like he said Just Jazz was Teresa Kelly. I got it on record and played it. She's still over there. Talking about, so I ain't Teresa Kelly. Well, he said he was Teresa Kelly.
I got a video clip of Larry when he thought he was off his live. He was telling people to look up people information.
Yeah, Larry used to do it all the time. He looked up live.
Larry thought he was off live. Somebody sent me the video. He thought he was off live, and he was telling people, "Hey, y'all, go look up this information right here."
Wait, what?
Stupid ass.
I don't understand.
Wait, DJ. He said what?
If I could show it on Sylvia's channel, I would.
Yeah, go ahead and play it. She gonna delete this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and play it. Let's hear it.
Yeah, he looks stupid as hell. Telling somebody go look. He thought he was off live, and this dumbass telling somebody to go look.
Sylvia not going to jail.
Sorry. But I'm gonna tell y'all what this dude do, and even in regards to Rob, he don't know Rob like people think he know him.
No, he does not.
That's what I want y'all to understand. That dude sits up under other people and listen to their conversation. And what he does, he inserts himself into that as though he was a part of that whatever incident or that situation that happened. But he was never there.
I found it, y'all. I found it.
Hold on. I gotta say this in 312 voice. Sylvia,
Go ahead.
you're
Go ahead.
going to jail.
Hold on.
Yo,
So
I am a
Kel's
queen.
tears,
Newton,
right?
you're an
Okay.
idiot. Go ahead, Don.
Hold on. So I said, this is why Texas man. Because remind you, I was his mod in the chat. I had blocked this person's individual comments. Yes, I've said this before, but I'm gonna just tell y'all again. I blocked this person's individual comments because of the picture, hanging this man by the blood and all that other stuff. So how can you allow that to be in your chat? Like if that's your brother, and I feel this way, I don't even know that man. If that's my brother and he's locked up, you're not being in my chat. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you Team Truth, you could donate me $1,000. I'm not rocking with you. If you're my family, you're not doing that. Because you're helping, you know what I mean? That's how you feel about him. I don't care. We got a difference of opinion. You can have you can put I hate R. Kelly. That's cool. But to have him hanging by that, I'm not fine with that, bro. So I messaged him. So he took my wrench. This man took my wrench on the live. He had like 400 people in the chat. Took my wrench. Nobody said nothing. Team Truth all in the chat. So I commented on him. I said, and then his little buddy texted him and said, "Oh, this man blocking people, da da da." Didn't block not one person. Deleted the individual comments. I texted him or whatever. I said, da da da, all this extra stuff. And he said, "Yo, what you doing, man? People was trying to donate, and you was blocking them. What are you doing, bro? You was turning people out for what, bro? So it's all about money, right?" So then I said, "Bro, read what I said. I didn't time nobody out. I deleted Kel's tears. They playing with Kel's and making a joke out of it. That's the only person's comments I deleted." He said, "They were not, bro. They all texted me. Like, what is you doing?" So now they all got your number. Okay. So I said, bro, go back and look. Kel's tears the only person I deleted. I said, how is someone who has Kel's tears, which was making fun of the man for a situation in the chat, how is that cool? I didn't block nobody. He said, you shouldn't have deleted Kel's tears. That's his kids. I said, whose kids? I said, so why they got Kel's tears as their user, ? That don't make sense, but okay. He said, Rob kids. I said, I'm just not going to comment, bro. I'm not saying nothing else. I'll see you on the next live. Have a good day, bro. They said that's Team Truth people. That's crazy as fuck to me that for that to be welcomed. I don't have a problem with Team Truth. I don't. I've always said that as long as they're respectful to you and R. Kelly, then it's no problem. But to come in the chat with that username is like making fun of him in our face. This man is locked up and hasn't gotten out. So to comment and see that in our face, that ain't cool, bro. He said, it's not. You did some crazy shit tonight. I said, I ain't do nothing. And then he said, and I said a couple of things. He said, Dom, that's Rob's kids. Then you told them to change your username. That's falling back on me. Look, y'all, all my life. Look it. Who does that say? Who does that say up top?
Yep.
Dana J. And that says Rob's
Uncle Ruckus.
kids.
Uncle Ruckus.
Why the fuck
Yep.
would you say that? Why would you say that? Come on now, y'all. And you over there supporting that man. Y'all crazy. Y'all goofy.
And that's the same person that just popped up in his chat talking about we looking nervous because we going to jail. Nah, we ain't going to jail. Uncle Ruckus going to jail.
Going to jail? Who the fuck going to jail? And the person asked, how did I wind up in a motion? First of all, you mean how did my video?
Yeah, it was your video. It wasn't even you.
It was the video. Bozo and them sent that video in to them people, and they put my video inside the motion. That's how it ended up in the motion. I'm not in the motion. The video of me is in the motion.
With Doug Anton discussing the defense fund. That's what it really came down to, was that defense fund.
And he inserted himself in that, as he always do.
Hey, that email is fat.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say she said check your email.
Let's see.
No, she was telling DJ check his email.
Okay.
Yeah, Dad, they always use that going to jail card for real, for real. Bozo and Little Boy setting up Patreon accounts, 10 prescribers. They still y'all. What happened to Uncle Ruckus getting a brand new car with that fucking almost $4,000, y'all? because he's scamming the shit out of them for the simple fact he ain't paying no rent because he's staying with somebody. He probably paying like $200 a month. Oh, he done scammed the hell out of his subscribers.
They done scammed a whole lot of people because one lady I know for a fact, that lady sent $10,000.
The response to the motion is they're going, the prosecution has no objection to them unsealing the reason why they want a secret jury, basically.
Hey yo, I'm dead. Look what Coco, I don't give a fuck said. She said the rally is Wednesday. Nobody talking about that. They just telling old girl to be safe. That's funny because wasn't that dude the main one who promoted this and put this together? But you're not showing up. No,
he claimed he did it, but we know he didn't do it.
So Dana ain't showing up to the rally?
No, he's not.
Well, he just sit up there and said the rally was still on. He said it on his channel.
But listen, do you remember? I gotta find the live where he did it a couple days ago. He basically told people not to go because of the COVID.
What?
He said if you ain't in the surrounding area, then I wouldn't suggest going.
Oh my God.
Oh God, I gotta find the recording, y'all. I'm trying to find where he said it. I think he took that live down, but he said it, y'all. He said, I wouldn't suggest it because, the COVID out here, I wouldn't suggest nobody going to any rallies. And he was talking about the one for tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, the rally is tomorrow, ain't it?
Huh?
They rally tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But all they've been pushing is making.
It's not even a lot of people going. She said,
but the only thing they pushing is that money. They want you to send that money.
Pushing that money so hard. They won't even give nobody. They said they want support, but they won't give nobody no information where it's at. How you want support and you want people to show up with y'all, but y'all don't want to give nobody the information?
You have a couple people that's in Washington that I know for a fact requested information, and they stated they blocked them people off of the live.
Yo, Prayer Changes said he said support the rally because he will be in Vegas working on a movie. Oh my God, I'm dead, y'all. I'm dead.
Say what?
I am dead. He gonna be working on a movie in Vegas. Who's in Vegas, y'all?
Y'all know who he linking up with.
You gonna go all the way to Vegas to work on a damn movie?
No, baby, that ain't no movie. They working on a part 3.
They working on a master plan.
Part 3, Surviving R. Kelly.
He working on a movie with Larry.
This thing is gonna be in Vegas, y'all.
They working on a part 3, Surviving R. Kelly.
Ooh.
Hey,
you know what?
You know what I said?
You might be right.
Tyson,
that's why they probably playing that conference.
Tyson,
yes, ma'am.
Ooh.
Hey, Tyson, remember I called into your live a few days ago, and the reason why I kept saying I think that they're doing a part 3 because it's been swirling around. When the mom of one of the accusers was on the phone with the fire call, she was so dramatic. You know what I mean? They worried about the fire, but not to do with the gun. So that leads me to believe that was an act. Not an act, but you know what I mean? They're exaggerating.
So yo, it's Lifetime, y'all.
Yep.
Come on now, it's starting to add up to me. That's what I look.
Everything is adding up.
They're working on a part 3.
Yeah, now I knew they was working on a part 3, but it made sense that they would do a conference. They would do a conference call and have somebody interject themselves in that conference. Yo, because if I'm not mistaken, somebody said it was all planned. That's all I'm saying. They said they knew that woman was gonna be there. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna say who. They said that it was planned.
It all of it was pre-planned.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know, since these people in here, I want to know who sold Robert's sunglasses at the Trump Towers to somebody.
What?
All of Robert's sunglasses.
Hey, Patricia, I'ma still support the dude.
I want to know who sold all of Robert's sunglasses to somebody.
Are y'all still riding for Robert, or are y'all going to move on to the next big thing? We are supporters over here. We supporting him.
We're not going to stop until we're heard and he's home safe.
Bruce Kelly told them to edit out the baby mama crashing the press conference. Sharon Wimber said Hollywood Exes is coming back for a reunion. What? I am really starting to think Levi's a crackhead. Well, Dad, they said they don't know him. Sure did.
Well, I'm just saying, he sure looked like somebody that was on that stage at the press conference.
Mm. Y'all, this is making sense for real.
So when y'all find out, everybody in the chat, y'all find out who sold Robert's sunglasses and who they sold them to. What lady sold Robert's sunglasses?
Yo, I bet you this surviving, whatever that Lifetime is doing, is going to deal with, I bet you, it's going to deal with what's going on now with like bloggers and shit. I bet you.
Yeah.
They're going to try to put all y'all bloggers in this stuff. I'm telling y'all. But they got to contact y'all to put y'all stuff in it, though.
No, this is their way of trying to get new indictment.
Put Angelo's shit in there so they can see, goddamn it, that he the one conspired a lot of shit.
They need to put Shabazz stuff in there for real.
Show this, Lawanda. He said they was on set together, that they're in some type of show together or something like that. A show or a movie, I can't remember. They working together.
Look, they said.
Where's mute? Yo, I'm gonna tell you. Didn't y'all notice that she don't really come out no more? Taylor Mix for You disappeared. Her whole page is gone. The other lady with the cartoons that she would put up a DJ, that page is gone. Levi, all his videos are hidden.
All of them gone.
They gone. He literally only has like 2 videos on his page. Y'all gotta pay attention to what people doing. They moving funny. You know why? Because they getting these Patreon accounts and trying to make money every month.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's crazy that people really would go over there and pay for it. I ain't paying for nothing.
Now, what they got mad about is all of their information got exposed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But y'all notice Uncle Ruck is moving. Uncle Ruck is moving the way he's moving because he ain't got no inside info no more. He can't talk about the case no more because he has no more inside info, and he pissed.
Hey, I went in. I don't know if you guys went. If any of you guys went
into
her little call.
I ain't hear y'all. Y'all both was talking at the same time.
I said I don't know if any of you guys went to Keishi's like little private Zoom or whatever the other day. Man, what I heard, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
What'd you hear? Tell us.
Some of these people is really, is really
tell
crazy.
Us what you heard. Man. Hey Molly, tell us what you heard.
Well, I think it was a private Zoom because it was private.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to get back to y'all on that, but yeah, some of these people ain't what they claim to be.
Oh, we already know that.
They're not what they claim to be. It's sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. And they're part of the takedown. A lot of these people are part of the takedown.
I know that too. It's all behind money. They really sell their soul for money.
Part of the takedown.
For money. Yep.
And it's not money that's evil. It's your love for money that has become so evil to where you love money to where you willing to sell your soul for money.
Exactly, Sharon. She just said it. They are not monitoring anything at all.
Do you know it's them for certain thing? Like it was that father called the federal government on that whole car thing. You know that, right? It wasn't the federal government. They started the whole ball rolling.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But how did we know about the car burning, had been burned before it ever happened?
Shut up.
Hey,
Shut
I
up.
said this the other day on Tyson's page, right? When I had called in, bro, I said what I can't understand is how I said I had a few points that I was making regarding the whole fire situation. I said she was yelling but not crying. She said the guy has a gun and pointed it, but she's not concerned about the car on fire. I said, where's Angelo and the son? Shouldn't you be worried about getting away from the scene? Not have your whole family sitting inside the house when there's a ring around the house of fire, when they're trying to blow up your house, but you staying inside with 2 minors in the house? Like the first
But why
thing
would
you
they
would
blow
do
up a car
is,
and not the house?
right. That makes zero sense to me. And then because they trying to get the people, they would try to blow up the house, right? Because that's where they are, not a car that's sitting. So that didn't make sense. And then I said, I smell setup. And this was being recorded for some type of reality show or allegedly surviving R. Kelly 3. And it would make sense. They would say that this is the aftermath of him being charged. And I said, lastly, and this is the most significant to me, is if Cash Jones is the cousin and R. Kelly allegedly had her do this, why ain't she charged? How they gonna go? Because R. Kelly don't know this man, right? So let's stop and think. How would R. Kelly directly speak to this gentleman, whoever the guy is, R-Line or whatever? The middleman would have to be Cash Jones. So why ain't she charged? But they're gonna charge R. Kelly and this R-Line guy. There's got to be a middleman. Why ain't she charged? Y'all see what I'm trying to say? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. So if they're going to charge R. Kelly, they need to charge her. Period.
So why wasn't R. Kelly's recording messages in that indictment? Because they record every conversation he have at that MCC. Every conversation is being recorded. Every letter, they take pictures and they have a copy of every letter he sent that comes in and goes out.
I want to make sure that all the motherfuckers, I want to make sure that all the motherfuckers that all the gangbangers in this shit. I want to make sure that all the news that.
I'm trying to find that one.
We playing recording still.
Okay, so I'm trying to see if it's okay if I tell what happened. Y'all heard me? I just messaged Keish Chi to see if it's okay if I say what I heard on her phone.
Yo, you didn't see what prayer changes said. They said Dom K. I couldn't figure out how to cash app her to get on the Zoom, but Keish said that she was given the information and what you did with it was on you. So spill the tea, Dom K.
Right. I know. I just want to make sure. I want to clarify that it's cool because I don't. You know what I mean? I don't want to give something that's not. I'm sure she wouldn't mind, but I just want to hear it from her. That is cool. And she says it's cool. I'll tell y'all because I couldn't believe.
And and make sure she go back and play that video of that my baby mama saying who was actually on that tape.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. Not all these people, man, they not who they
exactly,
is,
Derek.
Man.
And that's why I don't understand how they're trying to tie Michael Williams into Rob when they said it was no proof he had any communication with him.
That's what I'm saying. That makes no sense. And if the government's mindset is, well, Cash Jones is who R. Kelly spoke with because that's his former whatever assistant or whatever they want to call her, then that's who's the middleman, right? That's who would link him to that. I think they're just trying to tie him into some shit that's not even involved. I think Cash and Angelo have their little situation, and she wanted to go harm him. You see what I'm saying? Not thinking this is gonna affect R. Kelly because she saw up in her women. Women be in their feelings sometimes. Let's just keep it G. They be in their feelings. And
yes, Trent played the sex tape on his channel. He played the whole thing on his channel. He did. He played the whole sex tape on his channel.
And what kind of crap is that?
And he didn't just play it once. He got kicked off the first time, came back, play again. Then he started showing still images of the sex tape.
That's a pervert.
He did. He literally, and he said it wasn't Rob in the first two that he played, but he said it was definitely him in the last one with the girl.
And it's definitely not him in the last.
I'm just telling you, I'm just telling you what came out his mouth. And anybody who saw that video and saw that line, no, I'm not lying. That he said he don't care what nobody say. If you say he against Rob, then oh well, so be it. Because he's saying that's Rob in that recording.
Well, only thing you got to do, as the baby mama said, look at the neckline.
Mm-hmm.
Address.
I agree. Look, I agree.
For a lady name.
Oh wait, Miss K said, can y'all read my question, please? Hold on. What was your question, Miss K? Oh wait. Asking if Nakia has heard not rally tomorrow. My people haven't. No, she ain't heard nothing. They won't give nobody no information about the rally, Miss K. They just want y'all money. They just said give them money, and they'll go live.
Shut up.
They'll go live so y'all can see them with 10 people marching.
So they can see them with no people marching. Because it was canceled at the last minute.
And then she kept going with it.
There was never going to be no rally, no way.
It wasn't going to be no rally.
So it's canceled?
Sylvia wasn't going to be no rally.
Be no damn rally. Bozo too scared, man.
It was
actually, I'm going to be honest. I actually was excited because I think that would be dope to have a rally in front of.
I've been saying it, Dom, from the beginning. We need a rally right now before the election. It needs to be in Washington, D.C.
Right.
I've been saying it.
The only reason they should be in D.C. is going to Capitol Hill and trying to change some laws, not no damn rally. That's how I feel.
That's what I'm saying, to make sure that we're heard.
It ain't that, like, I don't get what you're gonna stand in front of the White House for. That ain't gonna change nothing. Go to Capitol Hill and freaking go change the law.
I think anything that gets your voices heard, that's amazing. Because then that makes people think. You know what I mean? Regardless of how you do it, that's what I think. And even if it was 10 people there, 5 people, that's still better than nothing. You know? And so for them to just cancel it, that's crazy.
I don't think it's canceled.
It will be by tonight.
Oh
shit.
Okay, so it's
you must know something we don't know.
So it's still going on. Well, that's good.
That's Bozo.
Well, that's good. It's still going on.
We'll see. We'll see who gonna go live.
Wait, bro told you it was canceled, Latoya? We need to go to your page. I know, Coco. I need to go to my page and talk my ish.
So this here is that dude ain't gonna have no rally. I'm telling y'all.
He bended that, Randa, after they played with my DJ family. I know.
as Joe Biden said, that's all malarkey. That's a bunch of malarkey.
Wait, no rally. No rally. Wait a minute, y'all. Is they really canceling that rally for real?
Somebody need to find out. Oh.
Here go Larry, y'all. Hold on. Mute y'all mics. I want y'all to hear with Larry when he tells somebody to look up somebody. Let me turn this down.
See what you can find under this address for a lady named.
Put it down, Kev. Put it a little lower.
You see it? I see it.
Just
What?
play. We heard it.
To my people looking up people's stuff. And he talking about looking up people's stuff.
Okay, well, I don't.
Very stupid. Very stupid. Derek said he may go buy some food from rallies.
See what you can find this address for a lady named.
Can you get strike for that?
She not gonna say the video because we've been talking crap.
Oh, put it down.
Oh, okay.
It was there. He was just telling somebody, see what you can find out for a lady name, and then he looked up and realized he was still on his live.
He was still alive.
Yeah, dumbass. All right, KC, I see you. I see you, KC. Thanks.
So, hey, so Key, Sylvia, are you gonna delete this or no?
Yeah.
I didn't plan on it because somebody needs to look at the thing. She said leave it up for an hour for her.
Who?
She's at the hospital.
Oh, okay.
She's at the doctor.
No,
She
because
said,
I haven't got the response yet. But I was just gonna say, I mean, I'll just say what happened on the phone call.
Yeah.
Dom, I was on that same live. She did say do whatever you want with that information.
oh, okay, so do whatever you
So,
want.
so
with
Mr.
it.
313,
Okay.
what happened?
What
So I'm just
happened?
making
Yeah.
sure. So,
I mean,
pretty much
let
what
him
happened
go
was
first.
there was a phone. There was a phone call that was recorded, and I guess allegedly a family member of R. Kelly, which was the cousin, right? Said it was his cousin, called into a radio show or some type of interviewer. The interview is talking to this man and the cousin, and we had to replay it 5, 6, 7, 8 times to really hear the voice and the mannerisms and the verbiage and words and all that type of thing, and we came to the conclusion that it's the alleged cousin guy, right? And this person was saying that it was about 5 minutes long, and he was saying that damn,
It was Levi. I'm gonna say it so you don't have to say it, Dom.
It was Levi. Yeah, it was Levi. It was Levi. So they said that the brother B, the sister T, and R. Kelly touched their little cousin, right? And they said that he was basically telling the guy that he was that the girl who was touched, she wanted to go after all 3 of them. She wanted to press charges on all 3 of them. And the cousin was telling the girl, don't do that. Don't do that. The sister and B don't have anything. They have no money. They have nothing. Go after R. Kelly. He has the money. So he basically told his cousin, who was allegedly touched by these 3 people, to go after R. Kelly. So basically to set him up and go after his money. That's basically all in all what happened. And I couldn't believe
Do
it.
anybody got the recording so we can listen to it? If anyone got the recording, send it to Infamous Sylvia's email.
Yeah, I don't have the recording. I didn't record it.
Or you can send it to mine. Huh? What you say?
Do you remember she was telling us that if you search Vibe and put in something R. Kelly, something
it would
you could
pop up.
find that.
She said that.
If you could find that
She
recording.
did say type in Vibe.
I just don't remember the exact description she said to find it. But it's something with Vibe or some radio.
I think I've heard
It
that
was some
one
type of
before.
like radio call.
I've heard it. I know where it's at. Hold on.
That was crazy.
So they
to me.
trying to
I
say
couldn't
that
believe
it was Levi
because
in the
this is the
report.
alleged
It
that
sounds
he was
like
the
him,
one
but
saying this, telling the cousin. It sounds like him. We can't confirm, but the way he's
Hold on,
talking
Mr.
and what
313
he
was saying
says,
something. What'd you say, Mr. 313?
like the voice, it was like a tough call because when you first hear it, it kind of sounded like you was hearing Larry talking. Then you gotta listen to it real closely. Like it's just a crazy recording though.
So who was the three guys?
Oh, it's on that. It's on her page. Let me go see. Hold on. They said it's on. Let me go see about the page. Hold on.
I guess they said it's on one pap channel.
I got it. Hold
But
on.
yeah, that's what
That's fucked up. She fucked up. We gotta help. She fucked up. She was talking about killing herself yesterday, folks. That's why I had to grab her, G. I had to grab my cousin, G. I don't give a fuck what
That
it is.
do sound like him.
I don't give a fuck what it is you're doing. Where the fuck you at? Right now. I had to literally, G. I had to go in gangster mode on her, G. To get, she was crying profusely. And the only thing I could think of, I talked to her and tried to calm her down, G, was to give her the phone, get a phone to you folks. But you my brother, nigga. We gotta get her together, G. We got her, G. We got her, G. Just get her over here tomorrow, G, and we got her, G. We got her.
That's Larry.
Don't G stands for Gregory.
Man, I know, but guess what? That's what I'm saying, folks. You know that that's gonna make about Bruce. I do, G. I know, G. Swear to God, I do. There's no pedophilia. I already know, G. No pedophilia. I already know. So you know what we gotta do, G. I want to make sure that we get her and she can put this shit in statements and shit like this, G. So we got something to stand on. Now, why Bruce ain't got no money? Teresa ain't got no money. So why the fuck we exposing him?
That don't sound like Larry.
He rich.
No.
Okay. Why we exposing him?
That's not Larry.
They got shit. Yeah. We exposing them because they wrong. Period. And that's what motherfuckers have to see, folks. You wrong. If you right, you fucking right. Ain't no, you can't be wrong and right at the same goddamn time. I don't know who you is. Yeah. Can't be with me. You can't be with me and against me too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can only be with me or you can only be against me, G. Yeah. Period. Yeah, I had to tell you this, folks, because I ain't gonna get a chance to tell you. When I get there, I gotta hurry up and go to Cincinnati. I gotta pick up my cousin who hooked me up with the job because he ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta jump on the train. I ain't never riding up there no more, folks. That shit was like.
That's not Carrie. But the reason why is because he said my cousin, and he's referring to R. Kelly. So that's not Carrie, because that's his brother. It can't be Carrie.
Hey Dom, do you agree that recording sounded different when we heard it? It sounds more clear.
It sounds what?
It sounds better when I just heard it now. Like you can hear it a little bit more clear.
Oh, yeah. I can hear it a lot better now. I can hear it a lot more clear.
So now
I think
it
it was
sounds
because we were on
different.
a right. It does sound a little.
Sylvia, mute your mic.
I still think, man, I don't know. I still think that's tough. That's tough. Because it's the words, you know? But the reason why I narrow it down to where it can't be, because it does kind of sound like the brother with the C, but because he said it's my cousin, you know, and he said they got to pick up my cousin or whatever, and that's obviously that's his brother. So why would he say my cousin? You see what I'm saying?
No. The cousin did supposedly, yeah,
Yeah, I can't say that's Levi. I can't say that's him. It doesn't really kind of sound like some points, but then it's like
But
it
that's
sounds
not
different.
Levi. They're saying picking up my cousin, but that's definitely sounding like Larry on the other one.
Okay. So you guys think it's who do you guys think it is? I mean, I don't know. I didn't say for sure. We speculated that
I have
could
no clue.
be, you know. And then I don't think she played towards the end. But they said we have to go after him because he, you know, we can't go after them because they have nothing. Let's go after my Robert. That's messed up, yo.
That's crazy.
Because if you think about it, if this really happened, it don't matter if someone has money or not. You should go after whoever, you know what I mean?
Whoever did whatever they did.
Just goes to show, right? Not just go after someone, because he has money or she has money. So it's like, it seemed like a setup to me. That's what it seemed like to me.
Well, I've been saying all along, I still feel like Rob is just, he's sitting in that jail protecting somebody. He knows, I feel like he know who he protecting, but he's doing it to protect whomever. When he know he's being lied on. And I've been saying from day one, the stuff that they're saying that happened, these so-called victims saying that happened. Yeah, I believe it happened, but I know for sure. I don't believe Rob did it. Rob didn't have time to do all of this.
Who you think did?
These cousins and these managers and people that was around him. And just like they just said in that recording,
they said they only.
Huh? What you say, Dom?
I said, and you heard what they said. They're only gonna go after the people with money.
Yes.
So
yes, that's why I know. What did he say?
How do we know that though, grown boy? Because it kind of did sound like you, bro.
I think that's a cousin. I don't know what cousin, but I think it's a cousin because they kept saying their cousin. So it's got to be somebody else besides Carrie that was on the internet.
Okay, wasn't it a cousin on that stage, Randall?
Yeah, it was. The show was. I ain't never hear him talk though.
Exactly.
True.
So I think it was a cousin, y'all, because he kept saying cousin.
At the conference?
It don't sound like nobody voice I done heard. Larry ain't on that, right, Keith? Larry not on there.
Okay. Right, okay. So it was not Larry. We're clearing that up. That was not Larry.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure R. Kelly has a lot of cousins. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Well, they said it was some other cousins that was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it was a cousin.
And remember what his friend said. Rob seldom come outside. Rob stayed in the house. He was like a hermit in the house all the time. And that's why he wear them shades, because Rob is very shy.
It was the interviewer and one other person, she said. So one person was the interviewer and the other person, was it Keish? Was it the cousin? Was it a cousin?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was.
They lived in an apartment building with family on every floor. Okay.
Keish, come on the live. Come on the panel. I'll come out.
There's up to 10 people who come on.
Okay.
She can come.
Tell her to come on.
Yeah, come on, Keys. Come on the channel, on the panel. That's crazy, man. Regardless of who it was, I think it's a crazy situation. You know what I
Greenberg,
mean?
you need
Like,
to have your butt in here listening.
because if that's his cousin, that, I mean, they trying to set the dude up,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and it's all about money.
It
Well,
don't,
that
like
girl,
at the end of the day, that recording is crazy. Period.
well, I'm telling you that
Right.
if Keish T still have it, that baby mama said, who's in that tape.
All about money. That's sad, man. This whole situation's about money.
But you
The
know,
lengths people
family
will
will
go for
sell
some
you
money.
out too
It's
for
crazy.
money. Family will sell you out for money too, and
Right.
it ain't just started.
That's crazy.
That's why I can't believe that.
Okay,
That's
somebody
man,
said, I
that's
promise y'all it's Carrie. I watched the video in some man YouTube platform. He may be trying to pretend it wasn't him, but it was him.
hey, that's a good point. That is a good point. Because
Hey,
it
I
does
wouldn't
sound
put
like
it
him.
past him. I ain't even gonna lie, I wouldn't put it past him because
Hey, Keish.
What's up, y'all?
Keith,
hey Keish.
what up?
What's up? Hi, y'all. How y'all doing? So look, this recording, like, because we I don't know about y'all, but I'm a YouTuber. But whenever I talk about something or whatever, I gotta say allegedly because we don't know.
Right.
Right. And I don't know, like me and Mr. 313 was saying that for some reason this record sounds a little bit more clear. I'm not sure.
It
Maybe it
did
was a
sound louder.
different
I
outlet.
was
I'm not
listening
sure.
to y'all's playing. It did sound louder. The recording I got apparently was exactly off the radio station who did it. Like, so it was an interviewer and whoever else. So if we want to allegedly say it's Levi, we can allegedly say it was Levi. If we want to allegedly say Carrie, we want to say Carrie. I think they're saying it's Carrie, but somebody else has sent it to me and said this is not Carrie. They're saying it's Carrie, but it's not Carrie, and it comes off as it would be Carrie, right? Y'all listen to it,
Right.
But certain areas when you listen, I don't know. I've heard. I recently listened to Carrie talk in an interview. I don't really deal with him too much, but certain things in that recording don't sound like Carrie, and it sounds like somebody else. But I'll leave that to everybody else to decide. That's why I did it in a private. That's why I did it in a private. Number one, I don't want nobody striking my channel. Number two, I did it in a private group because so people could go ahead and you decide on your own. I can't say it. I ain't the interviewer. I ain't the person getting interviewed. So I can't put it on my channel and be like, oh, this is what's going on.
Gotcha.
But what I could tell you to do is just listen. What you know, it is what it is. It ain't no fucking Larry, I tell you that much.
Yeah. It don't sound like Larry to me.
Don't nothing sound like Larry to me in that recording at all.
Right. No, I got you. Larry, Keish, someone in the chat said, I promise y'all it's Carrie. I watched the video in some man YouTube platform. He may be trying to pretend it wasn't him, but that's him.
But did they see?
Interesting.
I can't see the chat. But did you physically like see Carrie talking it, or did you see just a picture of Carrie on top like I did?
Right.
So to each their own. To each their own. Yeah, I'm nosy and researching to the point.
But Keish, what did you when you interviewed the girl, the baby mama last year? Didn't she say that she know for sure that wasn't Rob in that on the tape?
She didn't even talk about Rob to that point. She didn't talk about Rob. She was so mad with Carrie at the fact that Carrie was trying to plaster Rob's name all over the place like Carrie's some fucking angel, and he not no motherfucking angel, and he got a fucking nerve. And it's crazy because when she showed up at that rally, that's her same argument. Like, how 1 minute you on all these platforms talking shit on the bull, and now you here? What's up? What am I missing? How you here? And now you gonna act like you on his team? You've done so much damage so far. Is you listening? Did you lie then, or are you lying now? That's what she's getting at. And he's done a lot of damage. Anybody who says he hasn't is like, you got your head between your legs.
Exactly, because he did a lot of damage.
So to see him show up at the rally, like he ain't even. I don't know. I didn't, or not at the rally press conference. I didn't even see the whole press conference, so I probably really couldn't comment on it.
He didn't say anything.
Did he say anything positive? Like what the
He
fuck?
didn't speak at all. He didn't speak at all.
Right. So exactly, like what's up? What's going on? Are they looking
But when
for
you
more
even
support?
hear him at the cemetery, he's really not apologetic. Then at the cemetery, now Bruce was really because Bruce was really in tears. I feel like Bruce is genuine about what he's feeling, but Carrie, I feel like Carrie is in it for whatever he can get in it for, and he's been made to get up there on this stage to do exactly what he did, and that was to just stand there and just shut up, don't say nothing, just stand there and be quiet.
Right. Because
That's what I said.
you seen Bruce step up to Lucinda like, who the fuck is you? And she like, nigga, I gave birth to 2 Kellys. Who the fuck is you? Like, and it's true. And like, I mean, on some real shit though, because she is a mother of twins.
Yeah.
She got every right to be bitter and angry right then and there. How the fuck you don't know your nephew's mother? Like, how do
But
you not
she
know that?
mentioned something about a tape last year, and she mentioned it again.
Right. Now that's some other
10,000.
stuff. And that's between Carrie and Rob. And that could be why Carrie is making it a point to go on every fucking platform he's on, as far as we've seen, and he tried to plaster Rob's name. So what's he trying to cover up? You know, like what's your purpose here? What you hear? But you know, all we could do is speculate. We don't really know what time it is. You know, we don't. Why the fuck was he there? Is my question. Like, why?
Bruce,
right in front of her job.
The reason why I honestly think is because he didn't know that was her job. I honestly believe that.
No,
and then not only that, while he was there, he probably didn't even recognize her. You got to think. He probably didn't recognize her. If he ain't seen somebody in 10 years, I'm not going to recognize you.
He sent a fucking cease and desist on me, but he couldn't send a cease and desist on her because she was telling the motherfucking truth. You know what? And she was like, she a fucking public entity. Don't even sweat no cease and desist. So I'm like, all right, bet. No problem.
The area for the press conference was designated by the cousin. The cousin has his own production company, and he is the one who set up the press conference. The cousin, if you look at his Instagram, he's always in that spot. That's where he does all his press conferences. So the cousin set it up.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that the cousin. Okay, so was they promoting their new CD or whatever they got? They got a new CD.
Oh, I don't know anything about that, but I know the.
Yeah,
you know what? That's the
bullshit. Keith, you remember in the
This
Zoom,
is how I feel.
somebody,
this is how I feel about
names, they said
Hold on, Dom.
313 is talking.
Do you remember someone with the J said that they said and picked that location and they knew that his baby mom worked there?
What happened?
Someone in the Zoom said that they picked the location for that press conference and they knew that the baby mom worked in that building.
No, I don't think that was orchestrated that well. Yeah, obviously, I don't know if you could tell, but I could tell that they didn't even know who the fuck she was. That's how long he hasn't been in contact with her or the kids, and she probably gained weight or whatnot since then. Because Lucinda was a little cute fucking thing back then. Like she cute little built too. Like so, he probably didn't recognize her. Probably thought she was a supporter and shit. Like who the fuck is this? This your baby mom.
But they looked like they were high.
Who? The brothers?
Yes.
See, and that's it. Like when So Bruce started up his Facebook page in August to support Rob. When did Bruce get out of jail?
July 15th.
I think
Okay.
recently.
July 14th.
So
Sorry.
Yeah,
as
recently.
soon as he got out, basically, he got on Facebook and started a whole new Facebook page and support with the help. He always support Rob, even on his old Facebook page.
Yes.
But he made this new one, and he put his Cash App information on there, as well as talk about the press
Well,
conference.
we know who that is. We know who that is. Pushing the Cash App.
Right.
Wait, say that again.
I said we know who's putting forth the effort to make sure he put that Cash App on there.
Mr. 313 mute.
Oh, you're talking about, she promoted it, right? She promoted
Yes.
it. And she did a
Yes.
specific video for him. And he put that on his Facebook page.
Yes.
And he advertised the whole press conference. And I mean, like, so since we're going to talk about the Flower Child, it's kind of funny how, like, as soon as a lot of people don't like to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. As soon as Don Russell got booked, this shit, not recently, but before, I ain't going to say booked, when he got caught up in doing that $1 million deal for a documentary, all of a sudden, there's no more clips of the potential documentary that's supposed to be coming out on the Flower Child's channel. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
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 Like, so and it's crazy because it's right in front of our face. Everything is right in front of our face. Nothing is fucking like
No, nothing
hard
is
to
hidden.
figure. It's not hard to figure out. It's easy to figure out everybody's motives, where they coming from. Like, man, come on, man.
Well,
And
I got video clips of somebody going to Rob's studio. That was after he got booked. This last time they was at the studio doing voodoo.
who was doing voodoo last time?
I'm telling you, I got the clip.
Oh man, it's sad because at the end of the day, everybody after this man's pockets. Even the people that say that they helping him,
Yep.
or they here promoting help affordable, supporting, like everybody putting something in their pockets and they making money off his name. For real. Like I got some big video hits, like even as a YouTuber. Like, I'm not even gonna X me the fuck out of here. We're gonna put all of us in this motherfucker. Everybody making money off this motherfucker.
Exactly.
Everybody who talks about, now at the same time, I got lots of videos out there that are referencing R. Kelly, and I don't get high amounts from YouTube we don't get big payments on those videos that has his name on there.
Well, you need to teach me how to get some money because I'm not getting money.
Are you hooked up with AdSense?
No, I don't know how to do it, but that's we'll talk later.
Yeah, you got it, because you got to have 4,000 watch time hours and then 1,000 subscribers to meet the threshold.
I'm beyond that. I'm beyond that already.
All right, so yeah, I would think you would be.
But I don't know how to set it up.
Yeah, all right, we going, Sylvia, we'll talk on a one-on-one, and I'll try to help you walk through, because I think I helped Dana walk through his. But
Yeah,
oh my God, can I switch the camera? I can't. It's a whole bunch of deers running in front of me. Oh, not today. Not today. But yeah, this is crazy. So everybody making money out of it at the end of the day.
Yeah, because you know what? There is somebody on there that is making money promoting Disney.
You said somebody making money promote. Who the fuck is promoting? Let me find the fuck out. I need to be plugged in. Okay.
They promoting trust me, you know them. They're promoting Disney's commercials
on their YouTube channel. Oh, this.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, they getting paid. At the end of the day,
Oh yeah, they get a check. They get a good check every month.
Right. Interesting. Well, then that's what's up. I can't knock a person's hustle. If they get,
Well, no, it's the way that they're doing it. I'm not going to sell my soul like that to make no money like that, because what they're doing, it's the same people that's, talking about the cards is getting burned up and all of this crazy.
All right.
Right.
You know, I'm half white,
Yep.
so I'm still lost in thoughts here. Like, well, I guess whatever she said.
Right.
No, but
Hey, no,
hey,
Keish, though,
listen.
look, go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh no, I was just saying I personally think about the whole like with the brothers press conference. Yes, I think Bruce said great stuff. It just wasn't well executed, obviously, with the whole everything going on. I think that Bruce is really for R. Kelly. I truly believe that. He's
I do
been by
too.
his side all these years, been I honestly think he's really for him, but I think he said, look, Carrie, you're our brother at the end of the day. And I think he wanted Carrie to be there. Carrie was like, okay, I'll go. But I still think he feels how he feels because there's no other
Yes.
way. Like, and if he would have said something, he wouldn't be credible because of what's recent happened. People go by what has recently happened. And what he's recently did is plastered R. Kelly all over, saying he's this, he's that, and the third. You see what I'm saying? So I think he still loves his brother, but I think he thinks he's that way. That's what I honestly feel. And he just went just to, you know what I mean? Just to be there type of thing.
So,
That's what I feel.
do you think, Dom,
I thought it was
that
helpful.
he's thinking that Rob is that way, but in all actuality, it may be him that way? You know how some people can
Yeah.
want to put it off on somebody else
Right.
when it's really them.
Push blame.
Right.
Hey.
I do. And I think he's jealous of R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, he wanted to be an artist. He wanted to be a rapper. And R. Kelly, obviously, he's not a rapper, but he's a singer, artist, whatever. And he's probably a little jealous of that, you know? And I don't know. I can't clarify that because I don't know for sure. I'm just outside looking in. This is my personal opinion.
Everybody's giving their opinion.
Yes.
It's not the opinion of the channel.
Right. Right. And honestly, like at the end of the day, I've always said this. I don't agree with people bashing the family, his blood family, or the accusers. You can disrespect them with facts. You see what I'm saying? Or that's how I feel. Obviously, you can say your opinion. You're open to say whatever you want. But at the end of the day, that is his family. I'm gonna let Mr. Kelly deal with that personally with him, because I know if I get in an argument with my brother or sister, I don't want no random, you know what I mean, a random person getting in between that. That's just me. You see what I'm saying?
Too.
So obviously, as us as fans, I think he should have answered that question. I honestly think what his baby mom said,
come out,
that was a valid question. Yes,
they should have come out, Dom, on the beginning.
But you got to think, she's been raising these kids for 25, 26 years. She's frustrated. She's mad. I understand her point. Yes, it was a little, whatever, messy, whatever, because it was at the press conference. I think she could have waited until people were mingling around. But I'm not her. I don't know. You can't tell people what to do. That's how
you don't know how many times in the past 20-some years she tried to call him and he wouldn't answer the phone or she couldn't catch up with him. And she seen on social media because she watched the YouTube channels. She watched all the YouTube channels. So she see on social media, oh, him and Bruce is supposed to be here. Bet. You know what? I'm not going to take my ass out there. Fuck that. I'm going to go take my ass out there and I'm going to speak my motherfucking piece.
And
now,
you heard what she said. She said all the kids, remember all she said, all the invitation that you got, you never came for the kids' graduation. You never came for this, never came for that. She did say that.
That's terrible. That's terrible, and that's how
so,
that's what really happened.
One hand,
and then when she asked
saying to me, and in my comments,
she's talking. Hold on.
I have a lot of people in my comments and stuff, and they go into the old video of me and Lucinda, and they like, well, why did she pop up at this press conference? Listen, we don't know. You have to be in a woman's position to understand what it's like to not get a hold of your baby dad. I took my baby dad to court for child support in order for me to see him for 2 years. So that's what made him come back. So she seen this opportunity and was like, perfect. And we gonna do this shit on camera too. We gonna let them all know he ain't shit. And that's is what it is.
That's the way she handled it. I mean, that's the way. You got to understand. There's pain in there.
Exactly.
Right. A form of pain, and a lot of people may not understand. Every single woman do handle things differently. That's the way she handled it. Me, I wouldn't say anything. Somebody else might want to punch them in the face. Just different.
Yeah.
You never know.
Now had he come on that stage, he and Bruce, had they come on that stage and really, and not looking at no paper, but really apologetically pouring their heart out toward their brother and everything that they have done to anybody, and because you don't know how deep people love people just because they're their fans. And we've seen that. People genuinely love these people. So before you can start talking about a case, we need to know where your heart lies. Where are you within the heart? Are you sincere about what you're doing? Or are you just doing this here because somebody told you to do it? And that's what it came across. You're doing it, you're standing here because somebody told you to stand there, that you don't have to say anything, just stand there. And you stupid just standing there doing whatever somebody told you to do when you should have said, no, Bruce, I need to talk first because there's some things that I've said I need to make clear.
Okay.
Right. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Good one, Sandra. Even trying to make amends with her, then instead of letting the other one do the fighting for him.
Yes.
Because know it was Bruce that was doing the arguing with her, and Carrie didn't say nothing. He just walked away.
I mean, dude, come on, you got to take ownership of your doing.
Too, go ahead, Sandra.
I was saying he has to take ownership of where he has messed up because you've done some things to your family. You didn't just do it just to yourself. You've done it to your family and you did it openly. Where you have wronged me openly, you got to come back openly and apologize.
Right. I agree. I personally think too, the press conference, I think it would have been, even though people have opinions with the sister T, I think if she was there as well as Lisa and Cassandra, I think that would have been dope. Regardless of what people say, I think that would be dope.
Yeah, speaking of that, how come Lisa and Cassandra and them don't go to these rallies? Are they hard like
they've been to one. They've been to a rally and they've been to one. There was one in July. Yeah, they were at the July one.
Oh, all right, good shit. Good shit. That's good to know.
And they have
because
the
more people that are his family that support him is like that's better. You know what I mean? It's better for him. It's great to have fans and supporters that aren't related to you, but nothing like having your blood show up, or even if they not his fucking blood and they say they his blood. They said his blood. They said they was blood on on national TV. So let's say blood. So it's better to have them show up like to as many rallies as possible, not just like a couple, as many as possible.
Well, let me explain something too. We asked Carrie and Bruce about coming to the rally over the weekend, and both of them said no.
Why?
Absolutely no. That's what they said.
Well, you know why they said no, Keish.
Why?
The other lady.
Flower Power told them not to. Flower Power has a problem with me. If y'all noticed, the last couple of videos have been about Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Flower Power. The flower lady.
Flower Power. Oh, child. Oh, Lord. You know what? I have a problem with people who some people will point as Dana, right? As being a problem. Some of us, myself, blame the first person. When I first came up on the R. Kelly case and people was like, Keish, look, this is what the fuck is really going on. So I started going into the YouTube streets and finding different content creators who's covering the R. Kelly case. And one of the first people that I noticed that was causing segregation amongst the support of R. Kelly was the Flower Child. So, and I was like, well, why the fuck is that? Why is she calling out people who are, from what I'm saying, is good supporters of R. Kelly? Why would she say, like, don't believe what this one's saying, don't believe what that one's saying, don't send your money here, send your money there? She caused a whole lot of segregation amongst the supporters in the very beginning. In like around this time last year, actually earlier in the summer last year, maybe the spring even.
She wants to be the fourth for the
Yes.
favorite thing for Robert. She wants to be the main one, so she wants to get the credit. I don't know for what purpose, but that's what she wants.
But my
Right.
thing is, Sylvia, with that, if you want to get the credit, Rob shouldn't even be in this.
Right.
Hello.
Right. But you know, like it's crazy because you got a lot of people out here who do put in a lot of work and a lot of good work with the support of Rob. And that's like creating videos that actually support him. All the bloggers, not just like a couple of them, all the bloggers do good jobs in support with Rob. But when you run across a certain blogger, any blogger that is shooting down the bloggers that are really doing good work,
Yes.
it's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why
What
are
is
you
your
saying?
problem?
Yeah, like people hate when I say this, but I'm gonna say
And are you really for
Levi
him?
and Dana were like the strongest supporters in the very beginning. They were the ones who informed me of the fuckery, a lot of fuckery that was going on with the accusers, the alleged victims, and I didn't know. So their voices to me felt like they needed to be on the front line as far as the support of R. Kelly goes, because they speak the truth and they speak the facts clear and
Exactly.
in a presentable way where we all understand. I did. And so to see
So
that
you
later down the
so you
line,
thought. Look, so you thought.
right? But at the end of the line, though, things just got so fucking messy
Messy.
between the back and forth between all the bloggers. It just got really, really messy, and it was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Because if this was me in jail and my brothers and sisters was outside arguing and fighting between each other while I'm in jail, I'd be like, you know what? Don't even fucking support me, okay?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to my cousins and them over here and be like, yo, look, I need a little bit of help getting my story across, you know? Yes, who's that? Miss S. Dunkins. This is family can be the worst ones. R. Kelly asked for his fans to stand up. We are his family that want the best for him and pray for him and pray for R. Kelly. Right. How about that? That sums up a lot right there. But it's like, damn, it's sad. It's sad. Good thing he's a rich man. Okay, I know he go through his things, but good thing he's a well-to-do man and can financially handle certain things. Because if it was like an average Joe Schmo, one of us who worked 9 to 5 and worked probably paycheck to paycheck, we couldn't afford this. We couldn't afford none of it. We couldn't afford none of the fuckery to be going on in these YouTube streets or
And
anywhere.
you know, Spitting Fire asked the question, and it was a question that she opposed. She said, you know, for you all as supporters, you need to ask your bloggers that your bloggers that you support. If you die today or tomorrow, and your grandson or your son, a brother, is caught into a situation, will they support, like you're supporting now? Will they do the same for you? Because at the end of the day, we need to understand this is not just about Robert.
Right. Right.
This situation is for our men, period.
Absolutely.
Our men, period. Because the attack, if we're not seeing it, the attack this is only the beginning of where it's going.
Yo, what's going on in our world right now is horrible.
Yes.
It's terrifying. It's scary. It's just horrible. Here in Philly, probably like 5 minutes from where my son lived, probably about 20 minutes from where I live, dude got shot yesterday, like they said 7 or 10 times, right? And he got murdered right in the middle of the street in front of his fucking mom.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Now, first and foremost, this is happening too often. What's happening is you have a person, they are having a mentally challenging time right now.
Yes.
We'll say that for lack of better words. They're having a mentally challenging time right now. Their people's call 911 for help. They need help with this person. 911 dispatches. Who shows up first? The police. Not no medical unit, because that's essentially what needs to happen is a medical professional needs to address this patient, not a fucking officer with a gun, because the officer with a gun ain't even gonna begin to
Exactly.
understand how to act on this situation. So the cop shows up. The cops show up on the scene, and they like chasing boy, and they both got their fucking guns out, and then they
And
just
I
shoot
saw
him.
him. They was chasing him, shot him down.
Yo, that was horrible. But this is just one of many instances where 911 was called on a mental patient, and it just so happened to be an African-American man, and they kill him. He had no chance to even get out his frustrations and talk it out with anybody.
Exactly.
And it's sad, and it keeps on fucking happening. This is why we say defund the police. This is why we want to take apart the police department throughout the United States of America, because it is unfair and it's unjust.
It's right.
And what's happening is, again, we need some kind of medical, what's the word? In between medical person, in between a cop and that 911 call, to actually show up on the scene before the cops, so they can actually understand, are they dealing with a drug addict? Are they dealing with a drug addict? Are they dealing with a person who's on some medicines that they shouldn't be on? Is this person just having an episode because they're super paranoid? Who knows? But this negotiating type person needs to be put on the scene first and foremost before the cops come out there. So this, and this is going on. We're dying. Black American people are dying because white people are fucking scared of us. They intimidated of us. So the first thing they do is pull their fucking gun out. Like, come on, man. They treating us like we fucking animals, and it's
like
not
we're dogs
fair
in the street.
At all. It's not fair. It's uncool. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking. So what's going on with Rob, right? And he's in jail, right? And he got all this, I'm saying all this money, right? But he got more money than the fuck we do. And he's out there in jail, stuck on a case. It's going on 1.5 years. It's going to push 2 years soon.
Yes.
And he ain't even go to fuck the trial yet. What the fuck? He's not even fucking convicted yet. So how many motherfuckers is sitting in jail right now? But they didn't even get a trial. You know why?
Thank you.
They told them, if you make this plea deal, you'll be out in 5 years. If you don't make this plea deal, you're going to face a 10 to 20. So you know how many motherfuckers submit and fucking take a plea deal because they ain't got the fucking money, and they sitting in jail right now doing time on some shit that they not guilty of.
Exactly.
It's fucked up.
And they jumped on this case before they really had any. They moved too fast. They moved too fast on this case, and they know they did.
Yes.
The system is not set up for our people. It's really not.
Not at all. Not at all. And we sit here and talk about this all day.
But the question is, how as I said to Larry, and I've even said to Angelo, do you guys not understand this fight that we have for Rob is for you guys too? But how you gonna sit here and fight for a pedophile? Look, dude, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that my brother's a pedophile because he's not a pedophile. That's what you're not gonna do.
Right.
Because a pedophile does not start at the age of 30, 40, 50 years old.
You know what kills me too, Sandra, is some people they want to condemn and bash and harass and call names and all that stuff like they're perfect, and they're in an indictment them damn self. So
exactly.
It's like, how are you sitting up here trying to judge this man for being in an indictment? You see what I'm saying? But and this is my thing, right? So his situation, he's saying, oh, that wasn't me. I was just dealing with someone that this, that, and the third. That wasn't me, right? So why can't that be R. Kelly? Why can't that be R. Kelly's situation in his situation? So don't sit up here and try to say that that wasn't you, and the feds got this information wrong on the indictment. So why? And then R. Kelly can't say that they lying on the indictment and making shit up. Come on now, bro. Like you can't. It don't work. It don't work like that. You know what I mean?
But then they use us against one another. They use us against each other. That's what they do, and we fall for it every time. How are we going to allow them to continue to use us against each other? That has to stop.
Indeed. Indeed. It's just systematic.
Yep.
And if people don't understand one thing, I just need them to understand one thing, because I worked there for 3.5 years. The prison it's a slave camp. It's the new modern lynching.
You got that right. And back in the 80s, when they came out with that manufacturing and delivery charge for people getting in trouble with drugs, they also associated with that felony charges that you can no longer bear arms.
Thank you.
In the U.S. And that charge was specifically made in the era when people decided, you know what, we can't afford Coke, but if you mix water with baking soda with Coke, you can actually make crack, which is a whole lot fucking cheaper. You can make more crack out of a little bit of Coke than you can make more money off the crack out of this little bit of Coke than you can off the Coke itself. So, and it's cheaper, and then you get high on one hit, and it's like $5-10. You know what I mean? So they got hooked onto that. They got hipped onto that situation. Said, you know what? The government came out. I think that's during the Reagan administration, came out and said, you know what? We're going to hit them with the manufacturing and delivery charge, and we're going to go ahead and just tack every black person we can and hit them up with this charge that's selling crack. So the new charge goes with the crack deals. Yeah, I mean, it also now goes to anybody they decide they want to land that charge on. But that charge has so many people in jail right now. So many black people are in jail right now and under that charge. And that charge makes, a difference between like doing probation or doing months or years in jail. It's all up to the arresting officer, the prosecution, and what time they want to give you. Like you said, it is the new age slavery. It's fucked up. I seen someone in the comments. I had to switch screen over to the YouTube channel, but I seen somebody in the comments said something like, "We need the prosecution to be reformed. We need the whole entire judicial system.
We need it all to be abolished. Everything, because we were not thought of in any of these laws. The laws that they have now." It was not, we weren't included. It wasn't including us. It was to keep us where we are right now, but it wasn't to protect us. That's right. At the end of the day, if we're looking for protection from them, we're not going to get that. That's not what we're going to get. And I think Farrakhan has said it best. We know how to take care of our own, and we better get back to it.
What's sad to me is a black person could sell a little bit of crack and get life, versus a white person could murder somebody and only get 5 years or walk away scot-free.
Dumb case. It's funny you say that. Pence just asked in the debate with Kamala Harris, what are you going to do about all these these African American men that you have locked up, that's doing probably life in prison for marijuana when it's legal now in California, in the state of California? She couldn't answer. She didn't answer it. She did not answer. She did everything but answer that question.
She probably couldn't answer it. Just like here in Pennsylvania, we just have one town decriminalize marijuana. One town. Out of our whole county, one town, it's 5 minutes away from me, they just decriminalized marijuana. So it's
Keish.
I don't hear you, Keish.
We don't hear you, Keish.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right. This technology be too advanced for me sometimes. I'm switching screens. No, but yeah. So one town here near me, like 2 minutes away. I said 5 minutes, 2 minutes away. They decriminalized weed. So what that means is when you get pulled over by the cops, if you have under 30 grams of weed, under an ounce of weed, under 28 grams of weed, 1 ounce, you get a fine. You don't go to jail. That's decriminalization. However, the question is, just like Pence just asked, even though nobody has an answer to this yet, they got to work on it, is what about the people like myself who got marijuana charges previously before marijuana became legal? What are you going to do with those people and those charges? Because how the fuck you going to say that shit ain't illegal now, but it was either? It just don't work out like that. You don't say
it doesn't work like that.
You can't say grape juice is great today and it wasn't great last week. You can't do that. Like, grape juice is grape juice. Weed is weed. So her being stumped on that question is, I think, is very understandable, because they are still in this whole country stuck on that answer. What they're going to do to actually help people right now, what they'll do is they'll expunge all the misdemeanor charges. But what about the motherfuckers with felonies? Because there's people out there who got caught with like a half ounce of weed and they suffering with a manufacturing delivery charge on a half ounce of weed. You know, just because they black and got caught with it.
Exactly.
Caught with it. I got that charge. That fucked me up. I can no longer bear arms in the U.S. So what you gonna do to help me out? Okay.
Well, the reason why he asked that question is because he's talking about criminal justice reform.
Well, just for marijuana, you can't ever carry arms?
No, ma'am.
It's the charge. It's the charge they had given me. Yeah, it's not the marijuana. It's the charge, manufacturing and delivery. That charge in itself.
Manufacture anything?
Well, manufacturing and delivery. So basically, I bagged it up, put it in a bag, and delivered it to somebody and sold it to them. Manufacturing and delivery. That's just like with any drug, whether it be cocaine, crack, whatever.
But the question is, Joe Blow can do it now legally because they got a weed shop down the street, so they can do it legally when it was illegal then. So therefore that's when you go back to that Willie Lynch letter. Remember, he stated that they could not shackle us anymore the way we were shackled before. They gonna shackle us through our men, and I'm starting with our men, but our women can't seem to see that because they don't understand that life is in the man. So therefore, any charges that they putting on him, they gonna put it on you too.
Yo.
Hey y'all, Keish was out there slinging that stuff. Right.
God.
Keish, let me get a 10 sack.
I ain't sell dimes. I ain't sell gloves. I only sold eighth and up. For real. I'll sell you an eighth for $50, a quarter for $1.25. You know what I mean? Depending on which you want Reggie. I give you an ounce. I give you a 28 bag of 28 grams of Reggie for 100.
Wrong channel.
Oh, my bad. So y'all know when y'all want to turn now.
Dom started it. Your son started it, Sylvia. That was your son.
I tell you, my son's gonna get a beating in a minute.
You said it's her son.
My bad. Sometimes I have to get out of pocket. Yeah, that's
take him in the backyard, Sylvia, and beat him.
And I'm gonna make him go get his own switch.
That's so funny.
I'm running.
But these are things that really need to be discussed, because these are things that that's very serious, and that's going to be serious going forward. Because I mean, Dom, even for you, I mean, I'm serious. Your life is in jeopardy right now, just being on this channel.
It's crazy,
and especially if you a heterosexual man, oh yes, honey, your life is in trouble. You're in trouble.
It's crazy.
Right.
This is crazy out here.
That's facts.
That's
facts. That's why you gotta be. That's why I'm careful.
I noticed when the bitch you started talking about your selling. Look,
the numbers went up, Sylvia.
And they came out the
book. They got dubs.
They said, "Oh, really? Where I can get it at?"
It be green. It's nice and green. Okay, them animal cookies be jumping. the recon is popping. Let me shut the fuck up. Yeah. So yep.
Well, Keish, what you do need to do is you do need to have a live, and because there is something out there that you need to talk about. Marijuana, the real marijuana. It keeps you from getting cancer, for those that don't know.
Well, since you know about it, you probably might as well go ahead and tell us. I mean, Sylvia said this ain't the channel.
Tell us to go out there and stop smoking. That's what you trying to tell all of us?
No, I'm saying as long as it doesn't have any additives and anything, as long as it's just what it is, herb, it keeps you. That's why the guy that they was doing the documentary on, that's why the man ended up dead, because he did a study. And when he did that study, he showed that marijuana keeps you from getting cancer.
Absolutely.
But you gotta go to the real place and get it, like Jamaican places like that, when it grows right off the ground.
Or you
They grow it in California. They grow it right out the ground in California. When you get off that plane, you smell it, baby.
That's just banging.
Oh, yeah.
That's just banging.
Hey, trust
the
me,
marijuana industry is popping all over the country right now. No specific. Once upon a time ago, they'd be like, "You gotta go to Arizona." Once upon a time, who that Latoya little sexy?
Look at Toya. Oh, she came in, baby. It was marijuana time.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl.
Baby, she come out of the bushes. She said, "Here I come." Let me tell y'all about it.
I'm about to put a bomb out there. I'm like, no, they ain't ready. They like, she smoking crack. Like, look, this is green.
Look at her.
Green.
Put that cigarette down.
Yes. No, you said it beats. It fights cancer.
Hey,
what is that?
The weed.
It's her medical. That's her medical need.
The weed.
What'd you say, Mr.
The weed in California is strong, man. I think
it is. I'm telling you.
I think a lot of people in these YouTube streets need to just take a hit of a joint. You know,
that's
what I mean?
it.
And calm it
That's
down.
all they need.
They don't even have to take a hit in California. You can just ride down the main expressway and let that window down, and you lit up, honey. I'm telling you.
Well, Sandra, if you're able to look at the screen, look at your screen. Look what Pico just said.
What they say?
He said marijuana does not keep you from getting cancer.
Who says that?
But
okay, well, let me go get my information.
Whoa. I'm offended.
Go on, Toya. Go on, talk to him, baby. Talk to him, honey.
Y'all talking to somebody that had a whole tumor on the left side of the head. Marijuana cures a lot. They don't want y'all to think it cures because they don't want y'all to smoke it.
That's right.
Away,
they want to make money off that white shit they selling out there. What's up?
Look at Gucci. He even come out the bush and still
right. He's right. Marijuana does not stop cancer because that's what gave Bob Marley cancer. It's just good for your ass.
That's right. It makes
I drink the liquid.
It fights the cancer cell. It attacks the cancer cell. So they don't grow and multiply.
It's a natural aphrodisiac.
Hey, Toya. How the hell are you?
Baby. I'm doing wonderful, darling. Wonderful, I tell you.
Can you get a virtual
you must be smoking a big blunt.
That's what she's chilling. She on chill.
I was cooking.
What did you say, Gucci? Marijuana does what? What? No, tell me again what you saying.
No, marijuana cure a lot of stuff, but it does not stop you from getting cancer because because Bob Marley got cancer from smoking cigar, but he got it. Because I looked at it, he got it because of the paper he was smoking it in. He was smoking it in brown paper.
That's what I just said. I said the additives.
Right, Gucci, you're so correct. The paper, the brown paper bag, you know it. You know this stuff.
Yes,
the thing is, watch this now.
So for all my weed heads, if y'all want to smoke the thing called frontal leaf. It's the tobacco leaf, and it burns slow and gets you high.
I'm allergic to anything.
We're not talking about getting high. We're talking about the cancer.
Watch this now. Marijuana has two components in it. Can I get a talk in this? Marijuana has two components in it: THC and CBD. CBD is the good portion of the marijuana that cures a lot of stuff. THC is bad. So when you use marijuana, you can't just use it like that. You have to extract the THC from the marijuana, and then it becomes medicinal.
CBD make me cough. I can't have weed with CBD in it. Or yes,
You don't have the oils and stuff.
And Keish,
Have the
I
oils.
come on here because I know you didn't see my comment, but for your little trouble that you had,
yes,
you need to look in I think it's called 404 Controlled Substance Act. You can get that expunged.
So I went to a lawyer and they said I cannot expunge it.
Talk to another lawyer. Look here.
No, here's why. Here's why my case is a little bit different. Because I had they busted in my crib and found the marked bills from the informant that had given it to me. So I got caught with marked money. So
how long ago was that?
It really was a manufacturing delivery.
How long ago was that?
I got off of probation in 2016.
Okay. Do one more year. Do one more year. Do one more year and you get it off after 5 years.
They said 7.
7, yeah. Yeah, charge like that is gonna be 7, and you probably have to serve.
In Florida and Tennessee is 5. In Tennessee is 3 years, Florida is 5.
Dang.
Those states probably more lenient. Those states probably more lenient.
Yeah. No. Let me tell you how they do in Tennessee, partner. Hey, you get caught with a gun in Tennessee, they give you 11.29. You get caught with an ounce of weed, they want to give you 5 years.
11 to 29 without a license, without a registration for the gun.
Yeah, like if you get caught and you got you got a felony, they call it felon with a handgun, 11.29. If you got no misdemeanor, nothing in your background, it's called simple possession, and you get automatic probation too. Here in Tennessee, that's why the crime is so high, because they're not serious on gun charge here, unless you got a gang background, then the feds pick it up. But if you got a regular background with some little bullshit misdemeanor felony, they send you away for a year on vacation, and then you come back.
Yeah, here in Texas, you're not going no jail for no gun, because we went to Wild West over here.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Texas is a state that promote their gun.
Yeah,
a gun state. Every house in Texas has gun. So
every house. You come up over here, baby, you're not gonna leave.
Y'all gotta move to Cali.
I'm telling y'all, California is that's on my bucket list.
Cali.
I'm loving Florida. Florida don't fuck with you with no weed charge.
You see that?
They don't.
You see that?
No. Florida.
Yeah, but neither does Cali though.
They try to push the legalize weed for recreational usage out here in PA. I'm with that.
Yeah, because Florida got medical. They're going for the recreation, and I already put my license in to home me one of them motherfucking Florida.
You want to know some shit? My old man, he just got out of jail. He on parole right now. But why his parole officer telling him, like, look, this is what you want to do. You want to get a medical marijuana card for PTSD, and that way I ain't got to see you.
Yep.
My old man is now smoking weed on a medical marijuana card, and he on parole. And it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey, Keith, that's good. Keith, that's the new shit now, because out of 50 states, 38 of them legalize marijuana somehow, and they're telling you they don't want you to come back with a violation of marijuana. So get your marijuana.
They didn't legalize it. What they do, they decriminalize it.
Right.
They didn't legalize it.
No, what I mean legalize, they make it medical marijuana. So that's legalized if you got the card. So because I know a probation officer was telling me, he told all these people to do that in Arkansas. Get an Arkansas address and get your medical marijuana and go. And you ain't got to worry about failing, because you ain't gonna stop people from smoking.
I don't want a medical marijuana card. The reason why I don't want one is because if in due time, because what's happening is marijuana is an industry, but it's going to be like a booming industry once it's legalized recreationally throughout the U.S.
Hey, baby, check this out. My cousin and his girlfriend moved to Colorado. Now he there for 5 years, and he got 5 locations. He made nothing less than $5 million a year.
That's what I'm talking about, Gooch. That's what I want medical. I want to sell it to them people who need the medical. I want to sell it to them. I got history. It's on my resume.
That's why he told me. That's why he told me when as soon as Florida passed it, me and him gonna try to get 3 because I got a Florida address for the last 20 years. So they give it to the residents first, and you got to put up 100,000 bond. I want 2 of them in Florida because I'm gonna have all my Jamaican people just smoke it up.
Yeah,
but I'm telling you, in Cali, it is that when they opened up in Cali, because I was out there. That was before they opened up in Cali. I was they was wrapped around the building like 3-4 times.
Yes.
And these was white collars. They was like, man, I'm finna get my shit before they decide they gonna take it away. But I'm gonna make sure I have my stash at home. And they were buying up.
Man, for real. Toya, look at this.
Oh, hey, baby. How are you? Not your Gucci, the plant. She's so beautiful. What's her name?
Nice.
Hey, sweetie.
It smells good.
You gotta talk to her. You gotta talk to her like that.
Got your whole fridge smelling good.
Listen, it smells like straight
let me tell you what happened. I went to Vegas, right? And my kid's mama bought some, and we found 1 seed in the purple egg. And I brought that shit back.
Ooh, that was a gem.
Like,
that was
you know, you got that Jamaican in you, boy. I swear.
Yes, that was a gem.
Listen, the rarity.
Getting the right seeds.
Shit, I got a bunch of them. It's just the weather is not right.
Do it. Plant it inside.
Huh?
Put it in a bucket inside and keep it by your window. That's all. Let it get sunlight.
Shit, girl, I used to take gold seeds and throw them out in my garden just constantly. Now I always watered my garden, so
you gotta see them first.
I was too lazy to actually grow a marijuana plant. Why the fuck these drones started sprouting in my garden, and then it just started smelling like weed? Like, so
yes.
As soon as you come
I'm coming to your house,
it just smelled like marijuana, and it was like, oh my god, that shit smelled good. It looked pretty. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. So one day I came home and my plants was gone. I was like, yo, who took that shit out?
I was about to say, they still there?
Yo, they were not. My dad pulled them out. My dad was like, we can't be having that. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? You know, they've been in there for a couple months growing. They've been
Pops. Say no, Pop. You just don't.
Maybe they growing them in them mountains in California, especially up there, and that's why it's burning so much up there near San Francisco. It's burning that weed.
Yeah, I'm mad because it started burning when I left. It could have burned while I was there.
Baby, I was like, we was climbing, my husband and I was climbing the mountains, and I have bad knees, and I'm like, why am I able to climb these mountains with no problem? I'm not in any pain. I done got a good contact. I told the people at the church, I said, y'all come out of church happy, going into church happy. Y'all just happy to be in California.
Okay, guys. We need to reel it back because we have people who want to get back.
Okay, let's go back to Rob.
Yes, that guy. So handsome, so strong, so pinkish.
You said he's is beautiful.
He's a gorgeous man.
He's being railroaded in more ways.
He has been, and he is.
And seriously, it's by the people that's close to him.
Yes. Yup. They playing games, and then they out here playing games with his supporters. That's what's really fucked up. That's what's really truly fucked up, is that they're really fucking with a lot of people's heads. Like a lot of people in our groups that be watching our videos, they love Rob.
Yes.
They don't just love his music, they love him.
They love him.
They just love him. They love his music too, but it's just like a little deeper than just, oh yeah, well, we support him. No. And so you got a lot of his family members, a lot of close friends, they just out here like fucking with his supporters, and it's sad.
Yeah, and it's very sad that, you know, we all supposed to be for this, but I don't understand the divide. And if you for one cause, what's all this dividing about? Because, you know, and that's how you know people is just into this for their name to be in the spotlight.
Yes.
You know, if you here for one cause, that's what we should be for. It don't make a difference who did what, who say what, who did what. If we here for one cause to show the world of the injustice, the wrong accusing, all that stuff, that's what we need to do, and stop worry about pulling people background. What the fuck does background got to do with what, with Rob's case?
Nothing.
You know what?
That's what I don't understand. Okay, you remember one thing. The disciples, all of them was criminals.
Yep. All of them.
Okay, so what does a person background got to do with them changing? It don't mean nothing what you do. Everybody did something in their 20s, 30s, whatever, you know? Okay,
but God used them all because of their crap.
Right.
He used every last one of them.
Exactly. We can change, you know, instead of we downing each other, we supposed to be, you know, showing this, you know, showing cause. Like when we was in New York, Sandra, and I was walking down the street.
Gucci, I just need to read this motion because a couple of people came in because
okay, go ahead and we talk. Go ahead, read it, okay. and we continue.
Okay, all right. This motion was in response to the motion that responses to the motion that Steve has submitted in regarding to unsealing the proceedings for why the judge ruled for a sequential or partial anonymous jury. So this is what the government has replied to. Dear Judge Donnelly, the government respectfully submit this letter in response to the court's order date October 22nd, 2020, directing the government to respond to the defendant's motion to unseal the court's order entered on October 8th, 2020, granting the government's motion to Lehman to impanel the anonymous and partial. The government does not oppose to the defendant's motion to unseal. So therefore, the government is saying that they don't have any issues with that motion to be unsealed. So we would have a chance to see what was put into the paperwork for the judge to come up to that decision. So now we will be able to go in and look at that particular document. So that's what it's saying. So now we will be able to find out, you know, if I know earlier some people were saying that some bloggers might be placed in there in regarding to people looking up different people's stuff and things like that. So we will get a chance to look at and see exactly why the judge approved the sealed motion. But that's what that is all about.
Sylvia, the question, and this is my question, but I have also looked at other attorneys that has been following this case as well. They're wondering, as well as I, why aren't his attorneys fighting back harder? Because it's some things that like we're just allowing to just passively flow and act as though it's okay for them to do what they're doing.
Okay. I don't know, but I can just, because remember yesterday I brought up a case where, remember Dom? Where's Dom at? Is he still here?
I think he is.
Is he still here?
He's here, but I think he's
no, he's not. He's gone. Remember the case that I showed? I played. Maybe I should play it again. You guys, y'all want to hear it? Where this guy who ended up killing his daughter by accident, which was a violent crime, and it was against a minor, right? They gave him a super high bond, which was $1 million. He couldn't afford it. And then the community got together, his supporters, they petitioned the judge. And the judge overturned his decision in that case. I mean, and it was before trial. It has nothing to do with y'all. It's a petition before trial. So remember, we did a petition for the judge to, because we the people say he's not.
We have a voice.
Yeah, he's not a danger to the community, and that's what those people said, that man was not a danger to the community. You understand what I'm saying? And
but our petition wasn't even presented.
No, it was never presented at all. Nope, it was never presented at all. And I don't know why it wasn't presented, but it was not presented.
But we should have even gotten them. We should demand an explanation. You should let us know, because I mean, people went out of their way to make sure that this happened, and we did what we needed to do. And I think that it's because we do have a voice as the people, and not just the people, and as family. You need to let us know why you didn't present what we presented to you.
Yeah, and
you took everything else from us. Whatever else we presented to you, you took that, but you did not stand on what we felt that was in regards to us standing as a one unified body.
Yeah. The other thing I started doing is, the Epstein case. Remember Epstein? Prior to him, the first case that he was in 2015, and a little bit right after 2002, he was given a bond before he pleaded guilty, right? I'm going through that case to find out what case law did they use for him to be able to get a bond, because the Reform Act occurred in 1984 Reform Act, stating that certain type of crime you cannot get a bond because you consider a risk to society, right? And one of the main case for Epstein was he abused minors, right? So that's what they're saying is part of Robert's case. That's one of the main reasons that he's not being given a bond, because there were bonds given out for RICO. Because I checked Gotti's case in New York, there was bond given.
Yeah,
so it's not that the RICO part; it's the part of against minor charges against a minor, and also that he is a risk to the community. So I'm going back to check Epstein's case to find out what case law did they use at the time for him to be able to get a bond.
Okay, well, I remember you reading something yesterday, and when you said something about him having a stable, I guess a stable home.
I could play it all again for you guys. Hold on, let me just play it for you guys so y'all can hear it again, because I like providing information so people could be educated on certain things of the law, which I am not a lawyer now. I'm going by what is being provided as prior cases and things like that. So hold on a second. I'm gonna play it right here. Okay, this is a guy giving reasons for issuing bond. Dallas is in here. Somebody say hi, Dallas.
Hey, Dallas, if you are.
I didn't see Dallas. Where Dallas at? Somebody seen Dallas? Hold on.
I'm attorney Neil Schaus. If you're loved.
Okay, here we go. We're going to play him.
Now, at this bail hearing, there are 4 factors that a judge will consider in deciding whether to reduce bail or grant an OR. First of all, the judge looks at the seriousness of the new underlying offense. Did it involve violence? Did it involve corruption? Was there an alleged victim who was injured or who was out a lot of money? The more serious the crime, the less likely the judge is to lower bail or grant an OR relief. The second factor that the judge looks at is the defendant's criminal history. So somebody who has a clean record obviously is going to fare much better at a bail hearing than someone who has an extensive criminal past. The third factor that the judge looks at in a bail hearing is the probability that the person will come back to court for future court dates. We sometimes call this the issue of whether the person is a flight risk. In assessing this, the judge is going to look at how long has a person lived in the community. Are they a longtime resident or are they more transient? The judge also looks at have they ever failed to appear for court dates in the past? Do they have a record of failing to appear? And the judge will look at whether they have substantial ties to the community. Does the person have a family and a job and civic activities and a home and own property in the community? The more the person is stable and has a long-term presence in the community and ties to the community, the more likely the judge is to reduce bail or grant an OR release. The fourth and final factor that a judge looks at in a bail hearing, and probably the most important, is whether the person poses a danger to public safety. Is a person accused of a crime involving violence or weapons? Does a person have a violent history? If the judge feels that the defendant, if released, would pose a danger to witnesses in the case, or the alleged victim in the case, or the community in general, then the judge is going to be very hesitant to lower that bail or grant them an OR release. I'm Attorney Neil Schaus.
You heard that, right?
Yes.
Those are the 4 reasons. If I'm not an attorney, let me repeat that again. I'm not an attorney. Me being, you know how when you were in school, you try to hit all the bullet points of every side of that particular. Yes. I would have gave at least 5 reasons for each one of those 4 components.
Exactly.
That's what I would do, because they did not do that. They didn't give a history. You know, he has never been charged with any kind of criminal act. Even when the police did wellness check, there was no one there. Then the individuals lived in the home, and there was no injury to those individuals when they did the wellness. I mean, all that you could have added that in, you know, but they didn't do that. So,
but that other motion did.
Yeah, but it wasn't told. It was like it wasn't full detail. It was like touch.
Yes.
No, but it. To me, I like to be detailed and thorough in my.
Well, I'm talking about the motion that supposedly didn't come from the lawyers.
Oh, that one. Okay.
That one hit everything that we're talking about.
I'd like to go back and read that one. I'm gonna go back and read that one.
I think some of those points that were brought up in those motions that were not by the law. Well, you know, first and foremost, they said they were signed by the lawyers, but the lawyers didn't submit them. So that's illegal in itself to be even trying to file some shit like that. But okay, regardless, some of those things that they had in there, I don't think were valid or could have worked with Rob's case. Some of the things could have. I forget exactly what were the mentions in that motion, the fake motions that they had to withdraw. It was like 2 of them, right? Or one letter and a motion. It was weird. It was just really weird.
I think the part of it was some technicality things about the juror, the foreman and a juror. There was not a certain number of people when it's supposed to be 6, but it was less than 6 or something like that.
Right. That's right. So some of that I think wasn't valid. Some of it was. So I don't know, but maybe the lawyers would have, regardless though, maybe the lawyers, if they did find something in there that was accurate, they could have took that in and, soak that up for thought. Like, you know what, maybe we should say this later on or something like that.
Exactly.
You know what I have a problem with them? They wait to the last
yes.
to submit something. It's like cramming for a test. You just throw something together and just give it. Instead of from the time that the judge gave you that time frame, you had an ample amount of time to just pinpoint details of every area that you could think of for Robert and submit it. Don't wait till the last minute and just cram and just throw something together and just have errors in it because you saw there was some errors, right?
Right.
And you throw it in, and that if it stick, it stick. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it wasn't no real care put into the response. That's the way I feel about it.
It goes back to one of the songs, Sylvia, that you played. Don't wait till the battle's over. Go on and shout now, because you know in the end you're gonna win. So if you go ahead on and do it right now, do what you have to do once it has been presented to you. By the time you get it to who you need to get it to, it's already over. It's won, because you've done your due diligence of making sure all I's are dotted and all T's are crossed. But you're not doing that because you're not taking this case to the seriousness that it should be.
Right. Man.
We are, because we see how serious it is.
Right.
I know people say, "Oh, you shouldn't worry about him being out on bail," but I still believe he should be out on bail so he can work on his case. Because you cannot be part of your defense if you behind bars, because you have a lot of the answers that the lawyers may need, and people and places and stuff that you could remember, and they don't know nothing about. They're relying on other people's.
And right now with COVID, you can't tell me that those attorneys are going behind those bars, seeing him as often as they should, because they're not.
They can't. They can't. The prisons are on lockdown.
So you can't. So no, he should not be locked. If you're going to give someone that has been tried and convicted a bond, he should have the same right to, like anybody else. He deserved that. He has not been charged with anything.
Yo, let me tell you, and my phone is about to die, but as is entertainment, Shabazz, he had posted something and he said the fucked up thing about it all is you got a murderer who clearly murdered somebody get out on bail. They out here, they walking around, they murdered somebody in front of us. I don't know. They had other, things in the police department or whatever against them prior. You got Rob, who has no prior convictions. He did not do anything in front of anybody.
Thank you.
Everything is based on accusations.
And it's like
he is still in jail. He did not murder anybody.
Thank you.
You got Derek Chauvin, who clearly murdered George Floyd in front of us, out here in the streets. He's out here walking around in the streets. Breonna Taylor, she was murdered. Those cops is like, they might not even get charged. But you got R. Kelly in jail. He ain't even been convicted.
But wait a minute. And then you had people who came to his concert, who went behind the stage, and they willingly went there.
Thank you.
Searched him, they researched him, they found out about him.
Thank you. But it's something else you just said, Keish, that it's something you just said. Okay, Breonna Taylor. Okay, Breonna Taylor had that family got an attorney, which is the same attorney that was for George Floyd. Why? If I recall, these are African American attorneys. Whether you like Robert Sylvester Kelly or not, you need to be jumping on this bandwagon with his attorney saying, what is it that we can do to assist you to get this man out? Because there's nowhere in hell this man should be locked up.
But here's the thing, is the attorney's willing to listen to people.
That's the problem.
Accept the help. Because I know there are some people who gave some good stuff. But did they utilize it? No,
evidently not if they're not using what we sent them regarding our petition.
Yeah.
It's just horrible. It's a lot. It's a lot. Because as you ran down the lawyers who covered both Breonna's case, George Floyd's case, then you got, who else? Ahmaud Arbery, he was ahead of both of them. You got all these cases now. They're all fighting now. The lawyer, was it Crump and Lee Merritt, something like that. But both them lawyers are part of a group called Grassroots Law. Grassroots Law is a project that's trying to put together something so they can start convicting cops who have murdered Black people and murdered. And they're out there back on the force with guns in their hands able to work again. Or they may be retired and they walking out here in our community. They are menaces to society, and they are allowed to go right back into the public. So their hands are full. Those lawyers' hands are very full right now. The problem I have with the lawyers, Rob's lawyers, is, are they doing this for the money? Obviously.
Baby.
Are they doing it for the celebrity attention? The problem is with the celebrity attention,
you come from
can't
behind
get
that
celebrity attention if you don't win the case. So it's like this can go either way. But it seems like the judge, something has to happen.
Let me tell you, I have always been told, working for an attorney, when you have been an attorney for so long.
My phone just died.
Huh?
Phone just died.
Phone died.
Her phone died?
Yeah.
Oh. She coming back in? She'll come back in.
Yeah. But the other thing too, certain thing is so obvious, even with the tape.
Yes.
How come you're not asking certain thing to be thrown out if they didn't produce it to you by a certain time? Because you should be asking for some of those things to be thrown out. There's no way they give you the prosecutor 60 days to get those items in. 60 days has passed by. You don't have it. You can't ask them to throw it out.
But on top of that, Sylvia, you had that judge when we was listening, that male judge, he was literally trying to help them.
Yep.
He was trying to help, and it's like that went way over your head, as though you didn't even know what he was doing. We're not even attorneys, but as I was saying, I know an attorney. He's an older attorney. He said, "Let me tell you, when you're an attorney for so long, you get in bed with these prosecutors and judges, and you do things for them. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. So therefore, you have to be careful in dealing with, because you saying you want a seasoned attorney. Sometimes that's not all the time good for you."
Well, I know in that letter I'm writing to President Trump, I'm gonna say Avenatti is the one that gave the tape. I'm gonna big
Thank
up
you.
the name. Really?
Thank you.
Avenatti, the one who tried to come after you.
Thank you. Because Avenatti, and he can't stand Avenatti.
Avenatti gave those fake tapes.
Hey, Sylvia, I just read, what's funny that you mentioned that is I just read an article this morning, and this was from a year ago. This was on August 6, 2019. And it said federal charges ramp up pressure on R. Kelly to make deal. And in the article, it's basically, it was basically saying how I was shocked how they haven't, it said that what they were gonna do is, and mind you, this is a year ago when he first was released or locked up. They said that the attorneys will try to get all of the smaller charges dismissed. You know what I mean? In this case. But this was a year ago, right? And so now here we are, fast forward a year, and none of that's happened. He hasn't got no
added
cases.
Charges have been added.
Which makes me, wonder, and I'm not saying, I think they're fine attorneys. I think they're great attorneys. Those are his attorneys at the end of the day. I'm not going to bash them or anything like that. But it makes you...
my opinion. Hey, I don't care.
Right,
I'm entitled to my opinion.
Right, you are.
My opinion is, I've seen some bulldog attorneys that do not, they go in, they just like boom, boom, boom. Even Avenatti had a good attorney. Go read some of the motion, because I was reading Avenatti's case, right? Go read some of them. They were boom, 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 throwing those motion in there. Even when he was going for the COVID, they gave, come on. He's not old. There's no health issues. How come he got a chance to be out?
Right.
Okay? And why did Rob have to speak up for himself regarding his diabetes, because he has diabetes? Why did he have to speak up for himself? Why didn't his attorney speak up on his behalf?
Right. And that's what Keith just said. I think that statement is valid, because it's like, it makes you wonder, if you're really are you there because, hey, I'm getting paid? Well,
I think it's also fair, and it's a win-win for them regardless, even if they win or lose.
Right.
It's a win-win. Because if you lose, they still can get book deals, all this kind of deals. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, we lost to getting this guy. They've been trying to get him for years. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't know what kind of backroom deal people did.
And they do backroom deals.
I don't care what nobody says. I'm giving my opinion. That's my opinion, just like everybody else have their own opinion. I'm going to use mine.
But as I asked before, and I'm gonna ask again, okay, when that fake motion come out, that whoever wrote it, I don't know who it were, but how is it that you haven't been able to talk to Rob all this time, but this particular time you come right out?
Huh? And you hurry up and do it. Anytime somebody puts something on you on Twitter or social media, you ready to answer. But then it takes you the whole time to submit some motion. Come on now.
I mean, and how is it that you was able to talk to Rob that fast?
Yeah.
How was you able to talk to him that fast?
I'm tired of the poor Robert.
Well, the one thing we know, he's covered by the blood of Jesus.
Amen. Thank God for that, because these crooks, man, everybody's about the money. Money.
It's crazy. It really is crazy. You would think that they would at least be able to get something, like you would think they would try to dismiss all of the small charges.
And that's what's been said last year. Okay, you need to be knocking some of these mountains down, but you letting these mountains just go higher and higher, and some of this stuff you should have already known.
When Rob first got charged back in 2002, didn't they get the stuff knocked down right away?
Yes.
Down to 14.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I think it was 20.
It was originally 20. No, it was originally 21, and it got 7 knocked down right away. So, and instead of it going down, it keeps going up, and
it keeps going up.
It doesn't make sense.
And then you steady hollering, you getting on this during court TV talking crazy, letting this man talk crazy about us as his supporters and family. They're saying, well, his supporters will do anything for him. They'll get him out the country. Look, and you're not knocking that. You're not saying anything regarding that.
I will say this, though, Sylvia and Sandra, with respect to the attorneys, right? They can't come out and say what their strategy is going to be. They can't say what
we're not asking for no strategy.
I'm asking you to respond. Don't give some stupid error-filled motion. Don't come in doing things at the last minute. Don't get on social media and make that your priority. No, that's what I'm just you work on.
We don't want to hear that. And then you got a murder case and this and all of that. You got somebody. Now that I just said murder case, I wish 312 was in here. What, dude? We know people that you did not get their family when you should have gotten their family off. This man is spending 9 years in prison because of your lack of being an attorney. And say, oh well, what?
Even the appeals, y'all. Come on now. That appeal thing was just a waste of time, waste of money. You go pay all that money to do an appeal, and you come out not ready?
Not ready, because you're stuttering.
I was disappointed in that. They were stuttering, didn't know what to say.
And it was nothing. It was nothing new. It was nothing new that he provided that would make a difference for those appeal judges to make a decision to change that. There was nothing.
Yeah, they gotta come better. They gotta.
We're not seeing any good results in nothing at the end of this tunnel. And what we're seeing now is the same thing we saw from the beginning.
Sandra, I was just listening to that call back in. When all this first happened, when I went to them and tell them about the lifetime stuff coming, right?
Yes.
And Mason told me he ain't worried about that shit. And I said, you need to contact the same lawyers that did the first case, except one of them retired. But I said,
One of them deceased too.
Right. I said the one that did all the work, he's still alive. And I said his name is Robert. It is some shit. And I said he is a power in Chicago. I said he is the only attorney in America sued the nuns and won. He had a client was building a strip club next to a nun place. And you would never think no lawyer would sue a nun. And he sued. And he told me, he said, Gucci, I know everything about the case. He said they went and got Steve. Steve is a good paper lawyer, but he's not a good lawyer in court. He will do the best. He will do the best motion. That's before the feds even come. And he said to me, the feds are coming. And I told James Mason before all this went, and he said they called him, they talked to him, and he told them, give me 30,000 down. I will get y'all a PR. I will get my own private investigator. And I guarantee you, every one of those girls will not show up in court when I done questioning them.
And then the other thing, Gucci, why a superstar do not have a PR?
Thank you.
Right.
Hey, but wait, Sylvia. Wait, Sylvia. I asked them that too, right? Because the last concert I did him in Memphis in 16, I asked them, I said, this is a tour. I got 15 cities. Why y'all ain't got a PR? I said, do y'all want me to introduce y'all to my PR? Because my PR is Al Green's PR. And I introduced them to him. And James Mason gonna say, oh, he costs too much. All he told them, my retainer fee is $5,000. I said, where the fuck you gonna get a PR for less than $5,000 down? A good one.
What they were doing,
what they was doing,
stealing that money.
They were setting up Rob for failure.
Yes.
And because 10 years ago, in 2010, I said to him, it's time you get a new team. These people around you are bigger groupies than you. You're not a groupies, but everybody look backstage. You can't find nobody because where they at? All in the crowd looking for people. I said, you need people that got responsibility. Everybody play a role. So the thing is, he put his trust into too many no good people. And the thing where you got to remember too, now that everybody stepping up, say they family, he didn't have no real family because every entertainer in this business got a family. If stuff like this happened, would have ran and got him a good lawyer.
Yeah.
So he put his trust in the people that's taking him down.
The wrong people.
Well, no, Gucci. I'm gonna tell you this here. What I think I told you. I haven't found that video yet, but there is a video. It was some Jamaican guys in that studio was telling him the same thing that you're saying, and Rob started to change, and those guys, whoever the guys were from that I guess they're from Chicago, they was about to get into a fight with them because
that was Bob Marley's son that was helping him doing Wine for Me, that reggae record, and they was telling him you need to have people that look out for you, not you look out for the people. Yes. And then people around him didn't like it.
And he started to make those changes, and the moment he started to make those changes is when all hell broke loose.
Yeah. The thing is, Rob is a kind-hearted person. But the problem is, he didn't have no real family support. No. Because if he did, you know, like for instance, I'm gonna tell you a perfect example. When I was with Pop Mama with him everywhere, right? Anything happened, you remember, me and him, when we was living in New York when he got that charge, when that girl claimed he raped her. The mama came to New York real quick, got all your blah, blah, boom, all that, you know. The thing is, you always got to have a family that's gonna be there to help you.
It don't even have to be family. Somebody that's loyal, that's just gonna be there and look out for your business.
Right, but he didn't have that because he was too kind-hearted and he's giving everybody a chance. And people just take advantage, man. You know,
That was his
and
downfall,
I even talked to the lawyer last week, Robert. He called me. He said, what's going on with Kelly's case? I said, man, it's a mess. He said, I know. He said, I may take the opportunity one day to call Steve and see if I can go talk to Robert myself. Because he said, Robert should not be in no jail. Robert can get out if he got a lawyer that's going to fight hard for him and not just sit
I'm telling you,
on social media
every
or
attorney
sit
that's
always
following
on
this
Twitter
case,
making comments.
every attorney that's following this case is saying the same thing. He should not be incarcerated now. He should be out fighting his own case, because they said, really, to be honest with you, those the case dealing with these girls should be over. They shouldn't even be dealing with that.
Now, the problem is, and they're using this for excuse, that is the kind of charges. Yes, we know these charges are, you know, terrible, whatever, you know, what they want to say. But what they got to remember, there is no minor that was in lifetime. All them old ass bitches, excuse my language, I'm sorry, all them old ass girls.
Stop.
But ain't none of them was minor. Just like Sandra, did you remember when Ashante McGee husband told me and you that all of them used to come to his house, and Ashante, Faith, all of them be planning this for a long time?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. There's something being planned. And it's hard, you know, to see it, that you want to take this man so bad and you want to call him a pedophile. But the problem is, I don't understand how can he be that when every girl, most of these girls that charge him now met him at a concert. First of all the R. Kelly concert, you got to be 21 and over to go, or accompanied by a parent. That means if you come to his concert and you met him and you're not 21, that means your parents took your ass there to throw you off on him.
Exactly. They all had a motive.
What I think they did was they blackmailed him. They said, look, if you don't pay me, I'm going to go to police and lie and say, you did this to me.
Well,
and he probably was.
Well,
he
Phoenix,
said,
hold on, John.
It's funny
Phoenix
you say
Rising.
that.
Steve got nothing to do with the attorney. If Rob want to meet with attorneys, it don't go through Steve. It go through somebody that we're not gonna call the name. You know, that dude hiring and firing. It's not Steve.
Right.
But Dom, it's funny you say that, because that's the exact same thing that happened with Kobe Bryant. The reason why he had to get married. Exact same thing.
I just had an argument the other day with this lady. She had a live on YouTube. It was recommended, and she had the title that Kobe was a pedophile. And I came on her call. I went on her call, and we was arguing back and forth because she said that this man was a pedophile.
Wow,
I said that is crazy.
I don't like that word.
He married his wife at 18. She was 18. Like, come on now. And they said because he was in his 20s, when he was 20, he met her at a video shoot. You see what I'm saying? She was 17 and a half. And
no,
they got married.
She was 16 when he met her. No, she was 16.
Okay.
She was 16 when they started dating. Yeah. She was 16.
Okay, but if we go read the stepdaddy's profile information, he'll tell you the mama set that up.
She sure did.
And they married while she was 18, and that was his only wife with their 4 or 5 kids. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, that's it's crazy, because I think when they start to realize that, and I argue with this lady, and then he said, oh, he raped this lady who was 19. I said she willingly had sex with this man, and then tried to
But that was the reason why him and his mom, the relationship got strained, because he felt that she should have never married her at the time.
Exactly.
Relationship.
Right. Yep. And I think had he you know, had he met, I guess, the girl when she was young or whatever, I think it's an issue had he you know, continuously been doing that, and he didn't. So I don't understand why they're calling him a pedophile. You know what I mean? And they're doing the same thing with
I
R. Kelly.
mean, even if the man is, let me, I want to say intercede right there. Even if he continuously was seeing somebody else, that still don't make him a pedophile.
Right. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
They don't understand. Pedophile mean anybody under the age of 13.
Of 13, right.
So she was way beyond that age, you know, so I don't understand.
And see, at when most of Hispanic families at 15, they are considered grown.
Yep, definitely.
Yep.
And the same thing is happening to Marcus Houston too.
Oh yeah. What's up, Jasmine?
Who's Marcus Houston?
What's up, Dom? Marcus Houston.
UNIMX.
Immature. You never listen to their music?
No.
That's after her. That's after her time. They was inside the millennial group when they were like, you know, they were just a crossover in the 2000s.
Not my era.
Hey
But
everybody.
he's Marcus Houston, B2K cousin.
Oh, so Sylvia. Hey, Sylvia.
Huh?
So look, I just went on Google and I Googled it, right? It says in 1999, Vanessa was a 17-year-old high school senior from Orange County who was recruited to be in Snoop Dogg's music video. Kobe Bryant was 20 years old when he met Vanessa that year.
No, he was 16 when they started dating because they did a little special thing on him. They said it. She said it herself on their little special.
That's crazy. But even if she's a senior, like,
the point is they were married. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. They married and had kids. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah,
like,
love. So I have nothing.
It's crazy, man, what they try to do to these people.
But I'm still, somebody's echoing.
That's Go ahead.
Okay, but what I want to know, and somebody help me understand this. Okay, they saying that there is no statute of limitation for a woman to go back and say that you raped them or you or did whatever you did to them, because nobody's saying Rob raped them. Okay. So there is no statute of limitation. So I'm y'all think I'm playing, but I'm serious. It's a heart attack. If there is no statute of limitation, how many of us? Okay, me. I think it's me, Sylvia, and Jasmine and Toy on this phone. Can't we go back and do our research on what has been done to our great grandparents and file charges?
Yes. I believe you can.
No,
it applies differently in situations.
The phone is echoing.
Yeah, you thought it was mine.
It is yours too.
I changed phones.
Yeah,
no, I had my headset in, so I had to disconnect. That's why I was asking if you could hear me. But that's one thing that I was talking about. Huh?
That's you. That's you.
It's me?
Me.
Everybody mute.
Sandra.
Okay, one at a time. We're gonna unmute. Go ahead, Jack.
Okay, I'm talking. So am I echoing? So you on there? Am I echoing? Am I echoing? It's me? Okay. My Bluetooth died anyway.
Go ahead, talk. You just muted yourself.
Well, Miss Sandra and Miss Sylvia, can I answer this question for y'all? Well, when I got molested at the age of 15 again, I I went to the police. They called the police, and I actually went to the hospital. So I have got a record. You know how like you get a record for what happened to you? They give you what you need and they ask you questions. So when I was molested, I had to go through some stuff and they had to check me and stuff like that. Here's the thing what I know about Rob's situation. If they got molested by him, why didn't they call the policeman or went to the police station or went to the hospital to go get help? Here's the thing. I'm a real victim of molestation, and it's still hard for me to go through it because I still, witnessing a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to stay strong for myself the best that I can. At the age of 25, I'm 25 years old, still dealing with these anxieties and depression. I just be, I just be throwing myself away because I feel so disgusted when I hear these things about what's going on with Rob. I had to take a break for a couple of days because it hurts me to my heart and my soul that these people lied on this man for no reason and they don't even have a record. See me, I have a record of what happened to me. I had to go back to counseling. Because it hurt. I'm 25 years old, I have a condition. I can't even walk. I only walk with my walker. So when Rob get out, I hope and pray that he stay focused on himself and don't let nobody attack him no more. Don't let nobody hurt him no more. Because he doesn't deserve to be hurt anymore. He deserves to have peace. I'm focused on trying to have peace with myself. It's hard. Having a condition named cerebral palsy and then having to deal with these things that's been done to you. Those 11 years. I got raped again at the age of 19 by an older man. I wish I could have saved myself. Y'all don't understand. These people that lie on Rob should be ashamed of themselves. Should be ashamed. I'm sorry, I got y'all crying.
No, Jasmine. I don't even know you, but baby, don't you dare apologize. Don't you dare apologize.
I'm fighting for it. I'm fighting to have a smile on my face. I can't even put a smile on my face. I can't even talk to my mom.
That's why you here. Obviously, everything I feel, God put everything opportunity. This your moment. Don't you dare apologize for it. It does hurt.
I'm about
and
to
it's
be
okay not to
26
be
years
okay.
old. I'm about to be 26 years old. And I'm witnessing stuff that I have witnessed as a child through 15 and 19 years old. I'm a real victim.
Yeah,
And this system, they don't care about people like us.
I feel you. And people understand the truth that
I
it
had to
takes
go back to
to actually work. Go ahead.
I had to take a break from this, and I had to go back to counseling to have somebody to talk to. I don't like talking to people because I was molested by a brother and a sister when I was a kid. This a lot.
It is.
It's really heavy on me. I have to take care of myself with my condition. So I promise you, when I make it to the music industry, and if I get a chance to meet Bob, I'm going to give him a big old hug and say thank you. Because he has helped me a lot through his music, and I really appreciate it.
And that's stuff that people need to hear. Not the bashing, not the back and forth, because nobody knows who deals with what on what day and how it's to be dealt with. But I feel you 110%. I do. Do you sing?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I sing every day. That's what makes me keep going. I just singing helps me. Writing music helps me get the stuff out.
I feel you.
You know, I'm sorry, Miss Sylvia, that
Why are you apologizing? Stop. Don't apologize. Please don't. One thing I feel people. Go ahead.
My family is giving me a hard time. And I just want my mom to understand that I'm still pushing myself to stay strong.
Can I be honest with you, Jazz? Can I call you Jazz?
Yes.
Is that okay? Yes. Be honest with you. There's gonna come a point in your time where I understand with the process that come depression, all this stuff. There's gonna come a time where you're gonna want people to support you, and it's not because they don't want to. It's just that God's not allowing them to. So I would recommend, and I'm only talking from experience, stop relying on people to make you validate how you feel. It's okay not to be okay. If you hurt, you hurt. If you're sad, you're sad. But it's what you do to get amongst that and above that. So in this moment, because I'm hearing every party, I don't know if nobody else hearing you. I don't know you talk, but I hear you. You're crying. Your soul is tired. But I promise you, keep moving, keep pushing, keep pressing. People that's closest to us don't understand us, the simple fact they're too close. And I'll always talk about artists. When they're painting on their canvas, they're too close to see the outcome of what the people see in, like from a distance. Sometimes it's okay to step back. So step back. Don't worry about mommy, daddy. Well, don't worry about that. Talk to God. Let that God of your life be the direction. I can hear you.
will continue to do that.
Do it. And one thing about music, people always ask, why are you not doing this? Why? Listen, music to me is therapy. The only outlet I have where nobody else is involved. Do that. Even if you do it with yourself, get on your computer, get on your phone, record yourself. Do it for you. Even if nobody else hear it. Do it for you. Sing in that damn shower. Do it.
And I will do
Wipe them tears, girl. Wipe them tears. I'm just telling you. Everything happens for a reason. I don't normally be up on here lately, but shoot, I feel you. I definitely do. But you're stronger than you know. Once you understand that part, you'll move forward. You're stronger than what you know.
Thank you, Miss Latoya.
No worries, darling. No worries.
Jasmine, when you get a chance, email me because someone wants to give you their number.
I will.
Okay.
You know, I'm just trying to learn how to stay positive. I got all this pain built up in me, and having to be different from everybody else in my family has shown me a lot of things. How strong I've been through these years I stayed on this earth. I'm on this earth. So to realize that, you know, for how long I've been crying out for my mom, and now realizing that it's not working. I even put it in my music.
Jasmine, I would highly encourage you, sweetheart. Do you have a
Yes, ma'am, I
Bible?
read my Bible every day.
It's more than just reading it. You're going to have to get into the word and allow God to minister to your heart, into your soul, into your spirit. And sometimes we think that we're strong enough to be on these platforms, especially in this fight for Robert, because of what you have gone through. And it may not be where God wants you to be right now, so that you can he can heal you and fix you. But once he's done fixing you and healing you of all the wounds and the holes that's in your heart, then you'll be ready to fight. But right now, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you need God to work in your life, in your spirit, in your soul, so that you can be prepared to be that witness that God needs you to be.
Some people think it's so like bad to be selfish. And Jasmine, I'm coming for myself. It's okay, girl. Be selfish AF. Okay? Totally selfish. Do it. It's okay. I had to learn that it was okay to be selfish. I had to start telling people no. I had to walk away from things. But the benefit of it at the end, and most people, they only know what they know about me off of social media. And that's not even anything. But the strength of every day, I go through depression. I go through all the things that the devil want me to go through. But what you have to learn to do is understand it's okay not to be okay for one. It's okay. You're a person. You're human. You're going to go through things. Sometimes it's going to be more than we can bear. But in the same sense, God said he'll never put more on us than we can bear. So what you have to know, it's okay not to have mommy and daddy and friends. They're not going to always be there. People are unreliable. But one thing that's not is God. And that's what I had to learn. I couldn't rely on calling. I love Sylvia and everything. I called them. No, sometimes it's okay to just drop on your knees, cut out the middle people, and go to the direct source. Go to the direct source, man. Because you seeking some stuff, and I'm sure if you seek hard enough, you'll get them answers.
It's just been a long road for me, and I'm now starting to know me, know what I like, know what I don't like, because I have had my family, like my mom and my granny and other people in my family, use my name to get me stuff. So I told myself a couple weeks ago, whenever I make it to where Rob is, I promise I'll give myself the happiness that I need. I feel like in this time
No,
that
baby, let me stop you right there. Hold on. You just said something. You said when you get to Rob, you're going to give you the happiness that you need. No, baby. No, you have placed.
That's not what I meant. I said when I get to where Rob is at. I didn't say be with Rob.
No. I know you didn't say be with him.
You mean financially?
Yes, like where he's at, to be able to take care of myself.
I got a question though. What if you can't get to that height financially? What are you gonna do? Those are the realistic conversations that most people don't have. We may never see millionaire status. Huh?
I have another plan. If I don't make it,
well, don't
to
discuss
there.
your plan on here. That's my thing. We don't discuss plans out here because it's not everybody praying for you. But in the same sense, realistically, my whole thing is people call me broke. I'm not. I'm not rich. But at the same time, if I can't afford one, I can't afford two. So you would never see yourself or realistically say, oh, I'm going to do this. Yes, it's good to aspire. But to say Rob's money, you're talking about a guy that's been working in subways and doing this for years. You're still in your early 20s.
Yes, ma'am.
Find you, and not through other people. You have to find you. And sometimes we get placed inside them holding places where we only can see ourselves. That's why mommy can't answer you. That's why, people that you think supposed to be there, they're not going to always be there for the simple fact God needs you in that place. And right now, from what I'm hearing from you, you're in a holding place because nobody's going to answer that call but you. Whatever it may be. You have to find that. Stop doing the quick scheming. I'm not saying you scheming, so I don't want that to be misconstrued. Don't look for the quick way out. Ask God, what does he require you in this hour? What is it required of you in this moment? What does it require me in this time? And when you do those things in line, the wealth that you desire, all that comes into play, all that comes into part. But most people get quick in their actions and they jump first to the money before they look at the commitment behind it.
And I'm going to finish what I was going to say. I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like to be able to take care of myself, not with the money, with being able to walk on my own and to find things to be able to take care of myself into the music. See, I love music. When I was using Rob, I was saying that eventually I would get to that point, not going to Rob. I will be able to get to that point where I could be able to take care of myself like he's been doing.
But as you can see, money is not even. He's not able to do what. If it was money, do you think Robert would be locked up in jail right now? No. Okay, so therefore we have to do what we can with what we got. And so we have to use what we have right now to the glory of God so that God can get the glory in any and everything we have in our lives right now. Even if it's nothing but a piece of bread, you give glory to God for that piece of bread.
and I was going to get to that also. I don't care about the money. I just want to have a life of my own where people don't have to use me to get things otherwise. See, y'all might not know me, but I go through family issues where they use my name for everything.
Jazz, do me a favor. Can you send me your email? Because I have someone who wants to talk to you. Because you probably need to give him a chance to talk to that person. Okay?
Yes,
ma'am. My email is here, and I'm going to send you their phone number, okay? Hold on a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I think you need a little bit more time to speak with someone. And right now, you know, I'm about to close this channel down in a few minutes, and I don't want to no, I was just telling her.
No, trust me. I know how long you've been on here.
Almost 4 hours, y'all.
That's what I'm looking at. For almost 4 hours.
Almost 4 hours. Hold on a second. I was trying to. Let me put her my email in. Hold on, Jazz. Ghetto.
Sure, you got it.
Yeah, just tell. She's gonna look at my email. There's on my email right there, Jazz. Just email me, and then I'll send you the person's number that wants to talk to you. Okay. But guys, I'm gonna have to go.
Okay.
I'm getting sleepy. I thank you everybody for being here. I'm tired. But I want to, Jazz, are you still in here so y'all can make sure that you got her get her phone number? Just want to make sure.
Sylvia?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. You can give her my number. Just tell her to text me first.
Okay. All right.
So I know it's her.
Okay. Jazz, email me, and I have 2 numbers to give you then, okay? My wonderful peeps, I'm gonna have to check you guys later. I know I'm doing this abrupt, but look, it's 3:53, 3 hours and 53 minutes. I've been on this chat. It's time for me to go. You know what I mean? It's time for me to go. And this young lady with her little repeating thing, I keep hearing myself. Toya, mute.
I'm muting now.
Yeah, she definitely needs to talk to someone. Jasmine, please email me right now so I can give you these numbers. So you can have someone to talk to. Jasmine, email me.
All right. I'm actually like free today, so if she want to call me today, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to. Yes, email me.
I got to get off though.
I know. I'll see you guys later, but hopefully she'll email me for this night. Email me to the one that's sparks1565@gmail.com. Sparks, SPARKS 1565@gmail.com. If you're on here, Jazz, when is her wedding? She was supposed to be getting married already, right?
We're looking too.
Oh. All right, guys, I will say good night, good evening, and the next time we'll see each other is probably tomorrow. Next channel will be random. Those who want to stay up all night, I'm not doing it tonight. But
bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too. You digging me? I'll inbox you. Bye, guys. Later. Have a good night.